Testing 1 2. How you doing, Gary? Can you hear me okay? Yeah, this OBS is certainly you hear the mouse clicks, huh? Yeah. All right, let me lower that a little bit. That's what's going to happen with a condenser mic here. I lowered it down a little bit, but I don't know if it's helping or not. Then you might not hear me. I think I got a cold coming on. I'm off all next week, man. I'm so happy. I need a week off. How you doing, Gary? Gary Holt and Gary Tholander. You Florida. I guess Florida made out with the hurricane. I guess Carolinas were getting hammered. All the Garys, all two. Yeah, I saw Johnny Beam went off, so I thought I'd go live for a while. Here's the weird thing. I just opened up. Of course, I'm going through OBS. My sound card wasn't wasn't it. I had to reset my sound card, or to my audio interface. But I used it last time. I don't think it did anything different. Um, I don't know. This computer's old. It's an old i7, and I don't know. I kind of want to upgrade, but flying back to California today, huh? Hey, Rick, how you doing, Rick? Very yeah. I just thought I'd go live, and if anybody wants to come in here, let me know. I'll paste it. I'll paste it in here. Oh wait a minute. I'm not. Wait. I'm not on. I have to get. Yeah. I have to go through. That's right. Skype, I guess, which is not a big deal. Jamal, what's on? What's happening, man? Did you go anywhere, Jamal? I'm not doing anything. I have two doctor's appointments, Tuesday and Wednesday, and my my brother just recently moved back up here or in Maryland from Florida. He was there for 2 or 3 years, and his wife couldn't stand it, so he's back up here, Denver area. That's right. Oh, it's probably cold there by now. Could be cold, Iowa. Yeah, I'm in the snack capital of the world, Hanover, PA. Actually, let me do my pop out and get my chat working. Let me see. I was there. I was in Colorado. My brother lived in Colorado too. His kids are there and grandkids, great grandkids. So I lived in. I mean, he lived in Colorado Springs. So I was there one time about I don't know 15 years ago. I guess it was. It was cold. It was about this time, and it was really cold. I mean, not real cold, but at night you could really feel it. Yeah, you're in Colorado Springs. Yeah, he was. See, actually, he was stationed there when he was in the Air Force years ago, like in 1969 or 69, 70. He was in Air Force for 7 years. So that's where he was married before. I mean, he's married now, but he was his previous marriage, and he had a couple children. He had two kids, and yeah, it was pretty cool there. But it was where he lived at. I mean, people, of course they had cars, but people had a lot of horses. They're riding horses, and what you have out there, we don't have out here. You have those prairie dogs all over the place. It's just popping all over the place. Prairie dogs. Yeah, we went up to. Well, we didn't go all the way up. We were going to go up to Pikes Peak, but we only went so far up because cars tend to run funny when you're at that not run right when you get up that high altitude. But we were there this time. I think it was around September, and you could see some snow when we were going up the mountain a little bit. Yeah, he was in. Where was my? I forget where, Colorado Springs, where it was. And we went to when we were there. We did get to some museum, some, I don't know, Air Force museum, or it was, it had all these military planes. It was pretty cool. Yeah, let me see if I can get my chat to. I'm gonna get my channel, my. I'm gonna get my. Okay, I'm not seeing the chat right now. I'm gonna try to get to. Boy, I lost. Why is this not working too right? YouTube. I want to get to my pop out. I went to creators. This is. I want to get to the dashboard. Oh, I had to hit live streaming. I'm gonna go to. Come on, come on. Here we go. I want to get my pop out coming on. I need to copy that address. Let's see. Oh, why did it not work? Oh, they're always changing something wrong all the time. Why? YouTube, why? Now I can't get my pop out. Where's the, here it is, pop out. I need to get that address, put that, copy that. Well, I can see that. I like it when I have the, although you guys might not like it, but I like the having the, an OBS having that pop up on a stream. Let me see, I think this is it. I gotta move that up. Oh, I did, still didn't. Let's move that up. Oh, I didn't have to do anything. I guess it's working. I thought it must keep the same URL. Yeah, I mean, my brother was there in the service for 7 years. He should have made a career, but he didn't. I'm doing good, Rick. Went to the doctor's Tuesday just for my annual checkup. So I was there. I weighed 204, and I was there previously on March 29th. I weighed 273. So that's like 69 pounds. And I'm sure between Tuesday and now, I'm sure I lost another pound or two. I haven't got on a scale. But I did get on a scale yesterday. I was 202, 202.8. Yeah, yeah. We were going up like I said, Pikes Peak, and we stopped. There was a Christmas shop. We stopped up there. We didn't go any further, but there was like snow on the ground. It was. I'm pretty sure it was in September, like this time, 15 years ago, whenever it was. But he wasn't. He didn't stay long. My brother. He stayed there maybe 2 years. Yeah, it's hard. It's tough because Monday, my daughter had a cookout. Her and her boyfriend at his house, and I ate a lot. I mean, not too much junk, but a lot of, like, I had two turkey. I mean, two veggie burgers. That's fine. Probably 150 calories, but no bread. But then I ate two hamburgers with cheese on it, but no bread. And I probably had 6 pieces of chicken, no skin on it or anything. But then I had 2 pieces of pumpkin roll cake and two brownies. I guess not too bad, but then I've been doing really good since. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I've done this before, and I always gain it back, and I gain more back. I'm a lifetime member at Weight Watchers from the early '80s, and I think I lost 39 pounds, and you got to keep it off 60 weeks to make a lifetime member. So I went from like 210 to, what did I go down to? Like 169 or something like that, um, which is way too thin for me. I'm almost like 5'10", 5'10 and a half, and So 200 pounds is good for me, I think. Oh, really? Yeah. Actually, my brother, he lost a lot of weight. My brother's older than me. He's like 68. He lost a lot of weight, either that or going diabetes medicine. But he doesn't have diabetes, and but he was nowhere near as heavy as I was. So he lost maybe 40 pounds. There's Don. How you doing, Don? No, I'm not on Streamlab. I'm on OBS, which is like Streamlabs is for the they because they have a Streamlabs version too for the PC and the for the Android or iPhone. But I'm on OBS, and I don't know. I don't think they're quite exactly the same. They work the same. But actually, I did put Streamlabs on here once, but I didn't mess with it because I was having a problem getting Skype to work with it, and I had the wrong version of Skype. So I'm just in regular OBS Studio, I believe that's what it's called. Three in the Yeah, you do. I mean, when I did that hangout with you, you didn't look like you were nowhere near that heavy. I mean, I was on the way there. Yeah, I'm 204. That's about about 5'10", and I mean, I think I'm getting a cold, but or I cut the grass. But you know, I live on a like little bit of an upgrade. I got to do quite a bit of weed whacking. And 6 months ago, when I cut my grass back in April or May, I'm out of breath. And I'm using a riding lawnmower, but I got to walk around weed whacking. But even using a riding lawnmower, but now I mean, it's like I can do it. I can bend down, I can pick up stuff, and nothing bothers me anymore. Yeah, I did. Actually, I did, Don. I did threw a lot of stuff away already, and like I'm on a 38, and I probably could go down to a 36, and I was wearing a 46 6 months ago. Yeah, but I cannot. Like I lost this like 50 pounds before, and then 30, and I don't know how many times, a lot, and always gain it back. And I'm so determined because I'm older now. I mean, I like to be around at least another 10 years, if not more. Um, and hopefully this will help. Yeah. I I guess you can see my helix a little bit. Look one to the left. You can see my helix right there, right there, and then there's my Mackie Pro. Oh, I can't FX8 right there. Ouch, ouch. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, yeah. But it's nice wearing like when you're I don't know with. Well, I do that too. I mean, I still do it too, even though I'm thin. I mean, I've had a lot of back problems. As long as I don't lift a lot of boxes, I'm all right. But when I start lifting a lot at work, oh my gosh! I mean, I missed probably 3 or 4 times in my 45 years. I missed time, being like 6 or 8 weeks, and I'm not going to do the surgery. So they just went up, stick me with a lot of um, uh, prednisone or something like that, and usually goes away when I'm not. But I'm just I had a bad experience with a gallbladder surgery back in 2004, and I don't want to. There's Will. How you doing, Will? Yeah, I had a. Oh, somebody suggested that they never did that. Don, some doctor I said suggested acupuncture, and I can't remember who it was. But I'm just not. I'm going to a neurologist because I got this my. Although it's not as bad lately, I get this pins and needles in my right arm, and and I and if they suggest surgery, I just don't know if I'm going to go for it. Like I said, I had gallbladder surgery in 2004, in December 15th. You know, in an outpatient, they do everything laparoscopically, and well, they had trouble. They had to cut me. They had to cut it out because it was so swollen. And then I got blood clots. So I wound up, from being outpatient, maybe 3 hours, went to be 8 days. And it's luckily they called. I had two blood clots on my lungs, or else if I would have went home, I might not be here. Luckily they called it while I was there. So I'm not in a hurry to get any kind of surgery unless I have to. You know. So how's Will doing? Oh, by the way, I'm going. I'm going tomorrow. I'm going. But you guys know, and Don, I got the same guitar you got, and from spending all that money at Guitar Center, you get these rewards. I had like almost $200 in rewards. So and my wife, she pays the bill, and I'm where are my rewards? My wife said, I don't know, I didn't see anything in there in the bill, and we paid the bill off right away. We paid all the stuff, so I spent like $4,000 worth of stuff, and I'm calling up the, you got to, when you use that gear card to purchase stuff at Guitar Center, you get these rewards. Anyway, like 5% or whatever on each purchase. So I'm calling them up. They said, "Well, you got it. You should." And I said, Margaret, let me see the bill." She kept it, and they were there, so I had them the whole time. So I'm thinking about getting a cheap guitar. Guitar Center has Mitchell brand guitars, and I had one before, and it wasn't bad, but I took it back, and so I thought about getting another one. And of course, my wife goes, "What do you want another guitar for?" So anyway, I wound up getting a 4K zoom camera, H2, whatever it is. Let me see what it was a. Anyway, I had to order it, and but I had to go through the store if they're going to go to my house, which my wife yelled at me. They were going to charge me $5, which I would have done, but I thought my wife would yell for using the charge card because we have it all paid off. So I just said, all right, just send it to the store, and there was no shipping charges there, which made no sense at all. But it's like 40 miles from me, the Guitar Center. But Frank C's coming over tomorrow. We all know Frank C from the chat room, so we're going to go up there, and then we're going to come back here because we don't have no showings on our house. And we had 6 in the past week, and no one likes it, but whatever. And then we're going to play with the Helix tomorrow. He's going to show me some. He's pretty good at it. I mean, I just stick with one patch. I love it, man. Steve got what? Don? A Helix? Okay. Let me see what because I forget the zoom camera. It's called it's not their newest one, but let's see. Oh, a Zoom Q2 HD 4K. Now they have they have the 8 version, or it's called 8 something in its name. But it was like $200, and I said, oh, I'll see how it is, because I got one of these action cameras, and this thing sucks. I got this for like $50 on Amazon. This thing sucks. It's terrible. It'll do 4K. I mean, you get, it's got like a fisheye lens, and outside, and if you do it outside, it's not too bad, but it's no good. Actually, you know what I need? You know what? I need a micro. I got a card in there. I need this might work in it. Actually, I forgot I had this in there. I need one for. I think this will work in the camera I'm getting tomorrow. 32 micro. Yeah, I'm going to use that tomorrow if I don't lose it. I don't know that. I don't know that much. I mean, I had a 35 millimeter camera to use, film, but I wound up selling that to a guy at work because it's all digital now. Who needs film? But they still use it. I mean, yeah, you got the Q8, right, Don? Okay, so I don't know how that is, but this one will work as a webcam, but it's only default. Even though it's 4K when you use it as a camera, guy used it on OBS. He couldn't get it, wouldn't work anything past 720. He had to keep it at 720. It didn't look really good at all when he was using it as a webcam. But yours might be different. The Q8, yeah, that's just definitely a big step above from what I'm getting. But is that how you do your movies, Don? Do you use the Q8 when you do your movies? Because I mean, your videos, because they are good. Oh, you got the Q2. Is yours the 4K? I thought you had the Q8. Oh, Brian. Oh, Brian Stewart has the Q8. I get mixed up. Um, yeah, this one is the Q2, but it's the 4K one. Then they have one that's not 4K with the Q2 in it. Um, I didn't know what else to get, but like I said, I probably would have got another guitar if my wife didn't. What do you need another? See, we want to get stuff out of the house. Um, oh, I like Robin Trower. I like that Day of the Eagle. No, I'm getting mixed up. Well, oh, I get mixed up. Which song is which? Oh, really? No, I've never played I never played a 7 string. I can't play a 6 string, but I try. Hey, Dale. How you doing, Dale? Yeah, I just thought I'd come live. I thought I'd go live, Dale. Just after Johnny Bean quit, and I said I don't think any of the good guys are going live that I know of right now. If they are, let me know, and I'll shut her down. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with the 7 string either. Probably figure it out. Roll Stone, you're humming. What? I'm humming. My audio is humming. I'm lost. Is my audio alright? Am I too loud or too low? Cause my wife calls me mumbles because she can never understand me, and now I'm got little hoarse now, or I don't know, from cutting the grass or something. Oh, Rolling Stone. I'm sorry. See, I'm old. I lose my train of thought. Yeah, there. Oh, what was that? And then ding, 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 ding. I think that one's the Day of the Eagle, right? Ding, 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 ding. The one that Dave Byron played. He played one time. Or thanks, Dale. Yeah, he's. I mean, he was. You know, I don't know. People. I don't know if they compared him to Hendrix, but I remember back in the day. They used to say Frank Marino from who was it from Mahogany Rush was like Hendrix, and if you remember those guys, I just remember having Bridge of Sighs. Okay, Bridge of Sighs. I just need to work on that. On that one, I can get part up, but there's this one part that kind of fast, and I couldn't get the. It's not that he's playing lead, but the I could. No, I don't want to play it all. Pass me a bong. When we were Don, when we saw ACDC in 1984 or 86 at the Capitol Center, and I mean they were great. Don't get me wrong, but we were. Yeah, I do because they say it at work, and of course you know how when everybody talk when you know how you sound, but it's how you sound to yourself sounds totally different when somebody else is hearing it. I mean, if you ever hear yourself on a where you record yourself, it sounds totally different because we're within our bodies, and if it makes sense. But I I've been told, like, because I used to do a lot of podcasting before, tend to scream, and I don't mean to scream. I'm trying to, especially with this a condenser mic here. Yeah, when we saw ACDC, I mean, it was just like it was constant the whole time. They were passing joints around and pipes. Of course, I would never touch that stuff. I mean, get that stuff away from me. Well, maybe I had a couple hits, maybe, but you know, yeah. Sometimes I get this wild idea. I think I can sing, and then I play it back. I said, no, I can't. Yeah. But the ACDC, they're really good, except we were sitting too close. And you probably heard me say it before. That's why I'm deaf. I'm tone deaf because listening to ACDC live back in, I think it was 86, I think it was, maybe 87. They were really good. It's like they were like this, they were here, facing this way, and we were like to the left of them. Uh, but it was so loud. But we also saw. Yeah, I don't go to any we have a here in Hanover, PA. We have this performing arts center. They'll have a lot of talent there, but it's a converted elementary school, or whatever. But they'll have some local, not I mean like regional talent. Like we saw Monsters of Rock, and some of those players there were from. One guy was from Steve Miller. Then we saw they had a best last when was it last winter we saw who was it Get the Lead Out. It was a Led Zeppelin tribute band, and we sat right up front. Oh my gosh. And I'm thinking it's going to be too loud, but they weren't. I mean, it was fine, although I recorded it. Video came out good, but it was too loud for my phone. It just overmodulated on my old phone. um, but they were really good. um, So we go there for local entertainment. But the last big band we saw, I guess, was Trans Siberian Orchestra, which was coming up on 2 or 3 years. We saw them 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I forget. And I like to go again. But the first time we went, it was like, of course, near Christmas, it was cold out, and we had to park real far. My wife, she has trouble walking, and she's got bad knees, and plus we had with the security, it took a long time to get in there. But once I'm like pissed off. But once we got in there, they started playing. Oh my gosh, they were so good. Trans Siberian Orchestra. Yeah, me either. I didn't know they were. Or did I hear something recently on them? I don't know. 70% Mexican. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I did it in my day. I mean, just socially, but I haven't touched that stuff in like 30 years. I don't need it. Yeah, I have to check them out. Well, yeah, I'm off all week. I'm off all week. I need. Oh, I'm gonna run over my cables here. I'm off all week, and I was off Monday and Tuesday this week, and I'm off all next week. Man, I need a vacation. It's just real tough. I mean, we got to keep the house clean. So we got to clean up after ourselves. Actually, I need to vacuum tomorrow. I cut the grass today. I did a good bit of the weed whack, and I can't do all the weed whacking at one time because my two batteries will die on me before I can get everything cut. But they're charged up again. I'll get them tomorrow. Yeah, vacation time. Well, we used to have 5 weeks vacation, right? And then Dart bought us out, and they said, "Oh, we can't have that." So they took a week from us. But then Maryland passed a law a year or two ago where you have to give your employees 40 hours sick time. So we kind of got it back. We kind of got that week we lost week back. So we can use that anytime. I'm probably I was when I went to the doctor's Tuesday. I was 204, and then when I was there previously in March 29th, I was 273. So that's 69 pounds. And that was Tuesday, and I can tell you, I know I went down. I got on there yesterday. It was like 202 point something, and I think I'm even less than that today. And I ate. You heard me complain that I had a cookout. I was at a cookout Monday. I ate a lot, but not too much junk. I mean, I ate a couple pieces of a pumpkin cake roll and then 2 brownies. But I had like, and no one wants to hear it, when I'm out there, but I keep account what I eat. I had 2 veggie burgers. I had 2 regular hamburgers with cheese, but no bread, and probably 6 or 8 pieces of chicken. But then, and then the next day I was good, and I've been good ever since. I'm going to Frank's coming over here. Frank lives pretty close to me, so he's coming over here tomorrow, and we're gonna 9 o'clock. We're gonna go. I'm leaving here 9 in Towson. Yeah, Towson. That's the closest one to me, and probably the next closest is Lancaster. That's where Lancaster. That's where I got the my Gibson at Lancaster. I know. I'm gonna. Yeah, I figure if I just go off like once a month or every 6 weeks, that's not gonna hurt, Dale. But the thing with me is, I get, and people that like to eat, how it is. You get this euphoria. What's the word? You start eating, you can't stop. It's just like the more I eat, the more I want to eat. And now, the less I eat, the less I want to eat. And I notice I've been drinking more coffee, and that's, to me, that's a deterrent from eating. I mean, it's a suppressant from food. I mean, food's an addiction. I mean, it's all in your head that you want to. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I never. No, I'm not a drink. I don't drink. The only thing I did was eat too much. Yeah. So. Oh yeah, so we'll be there around. So we'll leave here at 9. It'll take about an hour to get there. Um, so we'll be there. They open at 10, so I want to be there. I want to get that camera and actually, Don, excuse me. um, Frank is going to take some stuff. He needs to see what like some old pedals, see what they give him for it. He might get something else. And then we're coming back over here. He's pretty good at doing the. I understand. I can make my own patches, but I got a lot of patches, and I got 3 from Eric. I kind of stick with I just can play the one patch all the time. I love it. It was overkill. I didn't need all that stuff, but you know how it is, Don. When bucket list stuff. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I believe it is. So I drink. I mean, I would drink 2 cups a day before I started diet. Maybe 2, sometimes only 1. But now I'll drink 3 or 4, 3, and this is not too much more. But every time because it's still in my head to eat, and and when I do eat now, it's going to be a piece of fruit. I might eat 4 to 6 pieces of fruit a day, But so I am making better choices. Leslie West guitar. No, I haven't. But you speak of Crane, but Frank C wants that red. I mean, did you hear me? Were you on the? Did you watch Hack Show the other day where we were all on yesterday? Um, Frank C wants that candy apple red Kramer, the SC3 or something, but you don't see it anywhere. He really wants that. I think that's what it's something like that. Or I do a 1/2 pot every AM. So how many cups is it for yourself? Does your wife drink it, or is it you drink it all yourself? I got that. We got that Keurig thing, so we got to do like one at a time. SM1, yeah, okay, but I think he said SM3. I mean, I looked in the. Actually, I still got Frank's email. He's been jonesing for that. But I tell you what, you know what I saw yesterday? I don't know if you saw my post on Guitar Hacks on the Guitar Hacks group site on Facebook. But I posted the I forgot the name of it already. It was the Gibson. Um, yeah, with my bad memory, I got a it's a this guitar player's signature guitar by Epiphone. Trogley had it, and actually, because the guy gave it to him, I forgot the guy's name. I'll look it up in a second. The guy he sent Trogley one, and he sent Robert Baker one, and they sound really good. And it only has one humbucker in there, but so, and it's only like $700, and I'm like, man, I wouldn't mind having that, you know. And it's got some Seymour Duncan pickup in it, but let me see if I can figure out, because I'll show it to you. Okay, let's go to Guitar Center. Guitar Center. Oh, I don't want Towson. I don't need Towson. I just want to show you what it is. Okay, I'm mumbling. Don't pay no mind. Pay no attention to the guy in the curtains, behind the curtains. Okay. Guitars, electric guitars. They want solid body. And we want, as I bang my head on my mic, we want Epiphone. And we want new. New. Okay, it's like James Nichols or something, or here, I'll get it here. I'm there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Or am I? Actually, I wouldn't mind getting another Les Paul too. Oh man, where is it? I don't see it. Here it is. It's Jerry James Nichols. Yeah, I'm gonna put this up there. But you got it, and he's got a unique style of playing. He doesn't use a pick. And I mean, listen to, if your eyes closed, you would never know. And he's like using the side of his finger. Well, he's hybrid, using all his fingers. But let me share the screen here. If I can share my screen, I want to stay on my screen with you guys. Display. Oh, it's not working. Oh, I gotta. You know why? Because I gotta put it on top. I gotta move it on top. And so many. Here we go. Alright, I gotta. You know what? I got the wrong. Wait a minute. Or you can see that, but that's not how I wanted it to do it, though. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be like. I got the wrong one. I got the wrong one on. I gotta turn that one off. I wanted to do this one. And let me see. Come on. Up. Get up there. There we go. I think you can see it. And actually, let me turn off my chat thing for a second so you guys can see it. But you got to check out the video. Check out Robert Baker. You know, anything he plays is going to sound good. And then Trogley, Trogley played it too. I mean, it sounds wicked. And actually, the guy just sent it to him. He called him up. I'm saying you this because I guess he started out on YouTube, Jerry James Nichols, but he's like this big star now. He plays all over in Europe now. But I think he started out on YouTube, and really good player. He's got a real bluesy blues player, and I mean, it doesn't look much, but it sounds really, really good. So you might want to check her out sometime. Oh, I just lost. Uh-oh. There you go. Okay, I'm looking at the chat now. I think Kramer's are starting. I don't use. Yeah, probably because of family, I use it more than anything. I use Facebook. Here All right, I gotta turn that chat off now because I can't see. Okay. Okay, I'm reading the chat. It's hell. Yes, it's getting old. Yeah, yeah, it's bad. Like I gotta remember so many passwords, and I don't remember anymore. Between here and work, at home, personal stuff, and then at work, we used to have to change our password every 60 days, but they just changed it to 180 days. So I just changed mine yesterday or the day before, and I got to change it on the computer in the office and then on my RF, the computer out on the fork trucks. But I keep them the same, and so now if they do it every 180 days, I only have to change it one more time, and then they'll be moving out of that building, and I'll be retired, hopefully. But they haven't even broke ground in Delaware in that new building yet, and it's going to be like a 1,000,000 square foot building or so. And but they built the one we're in like 10 months back in 2000. Um, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I like Leslie West. I used to hear. You know who used to have him on his show? I don't listen to him anymore either. But Howard Stern, I think, used to have him on his show a bit. Um, but I haven't listened to Howard in a long time because I don't pay. I don't have saddle. What's it called? See, I forget the name of that Sirius Radio. Oh, it came to me. Can't believe it. I don't pay for that. Yeah. Bitch, yeah, just change one character in it. That's what I do now. I just every 60 days at work, I just change. I got a weird. Oh man, check this out. Because I think some of you guys might. I don't know if you are computer nerds in here. I have I have a computer upstairs, and some of my guitars upstairs. That's where I used to do all my recordings actually, in this spare room up there. But I bought most of my stuff down here. But I still have my THR-10X, and I got my computer up there is an i5 Dell i5. I always get the Windows updates, right? I get the Windows updates all the time. So I had one the other day, I guess 2 days ago, right? Anyway, assuming you guys got Windows 10, I know you do, Don. You got the search thing on the left. Cortana. I had the Cortana part turned off, but I want to type. So I'm trying to search for something. I'm getting this black screen. Nothing. As soon as I click in there, getting this black screen. So I'm trying all these fixes on YouTube, right? Nothing's working. And edit the registry, and so something's going on. And I know I just had an update, and I'm thinking it back in my mind. So this guy just posted something from 3 days ago. Hey, if you got this update, you'll have to uninstall this update. Anyway, I uninstalled that last update, and it worked. And I got my thing back. But on the same computer here, I got all the updates on here, and it's working. Actually, let me see. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check, see if I did get that update on, because I just recently got the spring update, and because it was late on that computer for whatever reason. I guess I'm not on it that much. But let me actually, I want to see what and Windows is going to go to eventually it's going to go to a subscription thing. I'll bet you, where you'll have to look. There is an update. That's let me. I don't even see that update. I don't see that update on here. I forgot the number. 441 KB. Actually, I got it in my email. I think I sent it to myself. Let me check this out here real quick. Now I need a mute. We don't need that there. Let me check my email. Bad Windows update. Yeah, KB 451 2941. 451 2941. 451 2941. But I had that spring update a long time ago. I don't even see that update on here. Other updates. The driver. It's not a driver update. It's a 129451. Oop. Definite other updates. I wonder why. Maybe that's why I didn't have the issue on this computer. Oh well. Anyway, all right. Don't mean to bore you guys. All right, now I'm really well. I know you're every now and then you can have a bad update, but most of the updates are going to be some kind of security related. It's going to help you stay safe online. I mean, I used to fix a lot of computers on the side, and if you, I mean, all the 9 out of 10, those people are going to porn sites, and they would get infected. Um, Maybe not 9 out of 10, maybe 8 out of 10. I mean, there's a way to do it and be safe, but well, Windows 10 is going to do it up. Yeah, Windows 10. I mean, you can delay it now for up to a certain amount of time. There's a new thing in there, but previously you didn't have to do like in Windows 7. You could. I'm pretty sure you didn't have to do the updates. I'm for the updates because more times than not, it's gonna. And if they do have something that's going to be screwed up, they're going to have a fix for it too. I'm glad you did get started. Or I don't know if you mentioned what are you doing, Gary? I can't remember if you said what you were doing. Yeah, that's a nice laptop you got, Don. I mean, I assume you like it. I'm thinking about upgrading. I'm going to. I've thought about getting a new computer. Like I've been into this video editing stuff lately, right? Um, more than lately, and I want to get better at it. So I've been using DaVinci Resolve, which is a high end. I mean, it's really you got to read a lot of tutorials to do the really cool stuff, but you need a high end computer. I got this. What I'm on now is my higher end computer, and it's one of my oldest computers. I upgraded the RAM in it. I bought a dedicated video card. Well, I had one in there before, but I bought a better one. But it it wants one. It does good with one of these 20 NVIDIA 2080 or 2080 Ti cards. They're like five, six, $700 or more. I mean, they're crazy amount of money for those video cards, but it's got like 11 gigabytes of RAM. That's right. You did tell me that, Gary. 40. That's right. You did tell me. See, I can't remember anything. Oh, it's terrible at my age. Yep, I do remember you saying that. Don, have you messed with OBS any time? I mean, it is screwy. I mean, like I just opened this up, working fine last time. I come on here, it's not seeing my audio interface, which is I'm going through this old. This is a Yamaha. This thing works good. Yamaha Steinberg CI1. I had this thing for not 10 years, but maybe 8 years or something. The thing works really good. Never had an issue with that. You got to put the Osio drivers on, and it works fine. But anyway, I was on here using it last time. Why is it not working now? I mean, it wasn't. I had to go in OBS to tell it to use it. I didn't do anything. Why? It's supposed to remember your last settings. I mean, not a big deal. Uh, Sorry, guys. I don't know if I'm getting a cold or is it just from cutting the grass. Yeah, that is a hard. You know what I thought about doing that at one time. Of course, I never did, Don, about selling cars. But it seems like if you don't sell a certain amount, they're going to get rid of you. I don't know what the quote is every month, but no one. I mean, there's only a handful. Now, my niece's husband, first husband, he sold cars, and for Len Stoller. But I guess he was one of the better ones because he was there for a long time, and he still may be there. I'm not sure. Thank you, thank you, Don. Well, it seems like you got some good sounds coming out of that line six. And I forgot. I missed the chat, Don. Did you say you are using your Zoom to do your video recordings? Yeah, it might be. Especially like now, it got cool today. I assume it got cool where you're at too, Dale, up there in New York. Um, Real comfortable today, and just like all of a sudden the grass got that, what do you call this stuff that makes it green? It's, got real thick, so it probably is messing with me. Okay. Oh, it doesn't sound bad, Don. Whatever you're doing, so I'm going to try to use that camera tomorrow. I'll pick it up. I don't know if I'm going to use, like, I saw one guy use it on OBS. It looked like crap, but when you just do a regular recording, it'll look all right. Um, so I might use it for that. But I got a decent camera. To it here I got this Canon camera. Let me get this here. I got that camera right. Let me shut down. Let me shut down the chat for a minute. That camera right there, it's a Canon Vixia HR800. It's a cheap one. It was like a $200 camera, but it does really good for it's in the daytime. It does really good for like I did. Shoot, now I got this all screwed up. I When I got that classic, the red one, I'm gonna turn the chat back on. I did that video, me unboxing it or whatever. I did it with that. I think it really came out good. Um, and actually, I can use that as a. I wonder what would happen right now if I plugged it up. Let me. Oh, you know what? Do I need to get? Because I use that as a video camera too. I've used that and it didn't look bad as a webcam. Actually, let me see if I can. Let's see. Let's see what happens. We'll see. I'll do this live, and I might have to plug it up though. No, it'll work off the battery. Oh, you know what? It wants USB 3.0. Shit. Yeah, let's see what happens when I just use regular. This is not USB 3.0, but and I don't even know how to turn it on. That's how much I use it. let's see if it worked. I didn't hear any ding on my computer. Let's see. What is that? Let me see. Nah, it ain't doing a thing. Wait a minute. I need to see if it's showing in Device Manager, because I haven't used it on this computer since cameras. Oh, wait a minute. This, I think it is working. Or let's see if OBS picks it up. Let's see. Video capture device. Canon. Let's see if it sees it. It does. Let's see. It works. Hey, can you guys see that? Let me see. I lost the chat. I need to move it up. That is my ooh. See, it's grainy. Oh. It's grainy, but not bad. It's supposed to have it works with this. I had to get a adapter for it, an adapter, USB to HDMI adapter, and it says it works with you have to have USB 3.0. Well, it's not connected to a USB 3.0, and it's working kind of good. Yeah, so I can switch. So I can switch on the fly. I can switch from there to. I mean my. From there, let's see. Turned. With now. Turn that off. Auto power off. It's shutting off anyway. I guess the batteries must be dying. Auto power off. Or I don't think I have it. I'm not even sure if I have a. Turn it off. Gotta turn it off. I think when I have it plugged up, it doesn't shut off, but it wants to shut off when you. A phone hooked to a PC. You mean use your phone as a as the webcam? Yes, I am using OBS. As you can hear, you'll see. See, Gary? Doesn't that look familiar? Yeah, I'm using OBS. I think I see some software before, Don, where you can use it. Yeah, because I mean, phone, especially if you got a nicer iPhone or a Samsung phone, higher end ones, they have very good video. But I'm pretty sure there's probably some kind of software you could get where you could use your phone, I would think. But of course, you can use your phone. You can put the Streamlabs on your phone. I did it once. I mean, I had it on and I got it working, but then the second time didn't work real well. But a lot of people, I think, maybe I'm wrong, but doesn't Phil, what's his name, Phil, on his channel, doesn't he stream from a phone? Doesn't he use a phone? I might be wrong. Actually, who am I talking? Let's see. Let me go to what is this? Yeah, Phil Mosley. He uses I think he uses it. I think he uses a his phone. I might be wrong. Yeah, Phil Mosley. Doesn't Phil use a phone on his stream? And it looks really good. Streamlabs. Benny. Ben. Ben, how you doing, Ben Henry? Yeah. Yeah, I'm so happy, Ben. I'm off. I got a whole week off from work, and I need it. I'm gonna stream. No, 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 not StreamYards. I'm not using StreamYards. Who we? Oh yeah, we're talking about. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'm not sure either. Oh, my audio's going in and out, Jamal. $3 weeks. That's a long time. That's a long sabbatical. StreamYard? He's using StreamYards? Are you sure about that? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know. I know what he meant. I just said that well. I'm not as stupid as I look. Well, I guess I am. Of course, this is my better side, not this side. This is so we didn't like that other camera one anyway. Yeah, I got the grass cut and I got most of the weed whacking done, and we don't have no house showings tomorrow because, like I said, we're getting together with Frank C tomorrow. We were gonna, if we had showings, I was gonna go over to his house because he lives like maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 miles from here or so. I don't, in Spring Grove, PA. But he's coming over here because I don't have to haul all my stuff, and he's gonna bring his Stealth, his EVH Stealth, Wolfgang Stealth. That's a really nice guitar. It's got the what do you call it? The on-off switch, or the button, the red button. I did a video on it like 6 or 8 months ago, or whatever. That'll all be cool. But I don't know if anybody wants to get into that the account Mosley. Anybody wants to get into video editing? Um, you know, I use that DaVinci Resolve. Um, and they have a free version and a pay version. Let me share my screen again. Display capture, window capture. So that's what I use right there. And you can do. The people use it for motion pictures. It's that good. It's that popular. And they have a free version, and I'm not sure what they have. A $300 version, one-time pay, unlike Adobe Premiere where you have a subscription, you got to pay so much a month or whatever. This is free, and you can do almost anything with it. The pay version, I think it might, let's say if you're using SLI, like 2 video cards, I think it might support that, where the free version, it won't notice any difference. But I might be wrong. But I'm using 15 on here because I got a DaVinci Resolve 15 because this is a higher end computer here. On my i5, I took 15 off because it only has 8 gigabytes of RAM, a 2 gigabyte video card on that one. But I put 14 on it, and that seems to work a lot better. Well, 15 and above, it has what they call Fusion, where they get all the composite, really cool video editing stuff, but you need a high-end computer, which I do not have. Oh, I got the wrong one. Display capture. Window capture. Turn that off. There, I'm back. I gotta turn you guys back on. There you are. Oh, for a second. There you go. I think my age is full of my memory more than anything. Horsepower to run DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, you need. I have now this computer here. Like I said, it's my this one here I'm on now. It's my oldest computer I built. I used to build them. I just don't build them anymore. But you save a little bit of money, but you have more aggravations. But I built this about 7 or 8 years ago. It's a i7 30 something Intel, and originally I had 8 gigabytes. I just upgraded it to 24, and I just bought a dedicated video card, an 8 gigabyte Radeon RX 580, and it for the most part DaVinci Resolve was working way better. Oh, I appreciate that, Ben. Thanks. I mean, usually, yeah, I only have 2 or 3 people in here. So anytime somebody wants to come in here, I appreciate it. I'm not, I'm not the. Yeah, who wants to see an old fart, you on YouTube? I don't have the 30-year-old good looks like I used to have, or did I ever have them? But actually, I mean, back in the day, I kind of looked our. Wait a minute, let me get my. Um, Let me see. How can I get my? I don't think I got that picture on here. Let's see something real quick. Let me look for something. I might have it on my other hard drive here. Let me see. System. No, it's not that. Do I have any pictures? Oh man, why did I do that shit? Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. Ooh, I got some cool pictures on here. I got some real fat pictures of me too. Oh my god. We don't want that one. Now I'm just gonna find a picture of me. Cancel. Why is it not letting me go in there? My music, OBS, Samsung. Oh, these are videos. We don't want no videos. Continue. Come on, just open it up. Oh, here's some pictures. Come on, just camera roll. That stuff came off my phone. Not more video. I don't want no video. Save pictures. Continue. No. Nope. I don't have it. Now I have some pictures. It's from 1983. We had these professional pictures taken. My wife and I, and all right, I don't have it on here. All right. Don't listen to me. I'm just ranting on. Yeah, I know. I can cuss. I can get mad. Is Quentin James? Hey, yeah, Quentin is here. Hey, how you doing, Quentin? Now there's the real guitar player. He's a real good guitar player. I mean, oh my gosh. I've been working on some of that stuff, Quentin. You might, but not enough for you to hear yet. You won't, but I'm going to make you proud, I hope. My voice is a little low in volume. It's because because I mumble. My wife will tell you I mumble. What did you say? So, now when I talk like that, is that better, or do I need to put the volume up? Because I have a habit of yelling. I'm told I have a habit of yelling when I do podcasts, which is not good. So I got the volume down, and I'm trying to talk at the even tone. Yeah, I missed it. I saw you did one, but I missed it. I gotta watch the replay. He's always kicking ass. Please go fund Quentin. He took it down. He took it. I think he last Friday. I think he took it down. GoFundMe. I was gonna make a GoFundMe where people don't give me anything. I give them everything because we need to get stuff out of the house. But we got to sell the house first. And I mean, so far out of the 6 people that looked at it, none of them like it. Or that we get like, this one person said that, oh, we really like the house, but I don't like the layout. What the hell does that mean? Then you don't like it. Some one person said that nice house, but it's overpriced. Okay. Well, I'm not going to give it away. All right, let me all right, don't go nowhere. I'm going to show some pictures. Let me go to my I have to go to my drive because I can't remember, like we talked about earlier, passwords. I can never remember passwords. All right, let me see. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. Facebook. We're gonna at Gmail, and I can't say MAIL. And the password is Gene Rayburn. Remember Gene Rayburn? We talked that some 30-year-old guy at work. They don't know who I'm talking about. Let's see if that copies. It did. Let's see if it works. Okay, I think it's working. All right. I'm gonna show. Let's show you window capture. All right, you guys can see that, right? So let me turn you guys off for a bit. Turn the chat off so you can see. Let's see if I can find some pictures here. And then it may not be on here either. Let me see photos. Ooh, look how fat I was there. That was my best dog I ever had. Let me see. Oh, look at me on the left. Look how heavy I was there. That was 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, when my grandson, the one in the middle, and got married. And the guy on the right is my my wife's first husband. Oh my gosh, it's embarrassing. Nothing. Oh my god. All right, there's a picture of me from 83. That's my stepdaughter. She was about 10 there, and she's going to be 49 in November. Can you believe that? Oh, look, there you go. Can you guys see that? Oh, there it is. That's my Actually, when the guitar I was talking about, I didn't realize I still had that picture. That is that's like in around 19 or early 80s. That is a Fender Squier. It only had one pickup. And I didn't know nothing about Squier. I didn't know what, I'm thinking it's a Fender. Oh, it's a cheap Fender. And I was trying to ask in the chat during Johnny Bean's show, what years were those guitars made in Japan? Because I don't know. I can't remember where it said it was made. And I was pretty thin back then, but I had lost weight there too. Let me see. Let me see if I can find some more pictures here. I don't know. I'm surprised I still had that. I need to put that on. I'm gonna have to copy that. I need to put that on. On Guitar Hacks channel. I say Mitch 1983 183. I think it's around 1983. Just okay. I'm gonna put this on desktop. Just put that there for now. All right. Let's see if we got any. Oh, here's another one. There's another one. That is I had a 1983 Toyota Tercel. Look at these jeans. Oh my gosh. We drove that to Florida. It's 4 speed. I think I got like 39 miles a gallon. Only cost me like $120 in gas for the whole week. There and back. Maybe less than that. uh, let's see what else I got on here. Oh, I went to truck driving school for a while. I drove a tractor trailer. I did that. That lasted 6 weekends. I hated that. Oh, that's when I was in Florida. It's a guy. I guess I've known him for probably 30 or 40 years. Oh, that's in Hudson, Florida. I was pretty big there. That was 2 years ago. 61, 60, yeah, or 61. Yeah, 2.5 years, whatever. And that's me getting eaten up by my great Photoshop stuff. Not very good. And that's my older brother and sister-in-law, my wife. He's not as big as me, but he lost a lot of weight too. But he didn't. Oh, there's that picture. Oh, can I make that bigger? That is a Now look at that picture. Does that don't look like a movie star in that picture? Now come on, now. People used to call me John Travolta or Engelbert Pumpernickel or whatever his name was. Yeah, we had that professionally taken. Actually, my stepdaughter was in there too, but I cut her out. Um, yeah, I had the disco thing going back on. And the platform shoes. Oh, good old days. Engelbert Humperdinck. What's it? You know who I'm. Engelbert Humperdinck. I can't say his name. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Good. Good times. That's a picture. Yeah, that's a picture I was looking at. That's my nephew. I don't know if Gary Holt or the other. Um. He lives in Colorado. He lives in Colorado Springs. He's a fireman and he's the head of the union, something to do with the union. He's kind of a bigwig now. But he lives in Colorado, but he goes to those forest fires and out in California. He helps put those out, and that is I see. I don't know if it's my great granddaughter, either Tegan. Um, or Remy. I don't know which one that is. I think it's Remy. Yeah, it's got to be Remy. And there's Landon and my wife. Now that's my grandson, from my previous marriage on the left-hand side. And there is my son that I have nothing to do with, and his wife, and Nicholas. Don't have anything to do with. And there's Nicholas. Oh, we were in Dutch Wonderland. It's like up in Lancaster. Oh, I was pretty big there. Oh, eating crabs. We're getting ready to eat crabs. Now there is a good friend of mine. I got to tell you this story because it's sad. Um, we met those. We met I got the wrong thing. We met those. Uh, we were on a bus trip. We went to Myrtle Beach back like in 2002, and we became close friends with that couple. They live in Glen Rock, Pennsylvania. They're pretty close to here. His wife 3 years ago just came down with the disease that Dudley Moore had. So she is basically an invalid. She can't do anything for herself, and it's just getting worse. So she's about 3 years. So and I think they had to put her on a respirator. But they're really close friends. But we don't. we'll go over there once in a while, but it's pretty. The only thing she can do is scream. She can't communicate. I mean, you had to. She can still understand, but you got to put these letters up, and she'll to figure out what she's trying to say. But it's horrible. This is a horrible disease to have. I forgot. It's called. I forgot the name, but if you remember that, if you know the actor Dudley Moore, what he died from, that's what she has. Her father had it, so it's terrible. Engelbert Humperdinck. Yeah, I hear you. Well, some lady said, she's, oh, you remind me of Engelbert. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. um, let's see what else we got here. Oh, there's my son and me at an event with my niece, and we got along good at one time. There's Jay and some other friends, Jay and his wife and some other friends. All right, me and my son and Nicholas at the Canby Yards in Baltimore, and Fat Me. Oh, there's a good picture of me and my wife. That was probably 1980, somewhere there, 80, 81, because I met her in 80. Yeah, so it's got to be around 80, 81, somewhere around there. And that's, I think that's last year. Last September, like a year ago. No, no. Oh, can I? Can you guess which one's me? My brother was living here before. He used to have they used to have these Halloween parties, and it was fun. So the family would go up there and real fun. Is anybody left? Is anybody still in here, or did you all leave me? Because I'm boring the crap out of you. So that's why you need to have one more than one person in here. Two of you. Three. Okay, three. Um, just let me know if I'm boring the hell out of you. Um, yeah, who likes to see pictures? I just wanted to find out pictures of me when I looked like there's Toby, my best dog I ever had. He's been going a long time. And he's going to Bailey. He had a stroke. He couldn't walk anymore. And he was only 7. Oh, me and my son and Nicholas, I guess. And my son and his in-law and brother-in-law. And I don't know if that's Nicholas or Andrew, to be honest with you. No, it's Nicholas, because that's when he was born in 2013. Up at the Oriole game. Oh, back up. That's my sister on to my behind my left shoulder. She's 75. She's doing great. She's 75 now, and that's my younger sister. She's like 13 months younger than me. Just came down with diabetes. She's trying to lose weight. And that's my brother and his wife, older brother. And that was I was at the Performing Arts Center in the Eichelberg up in Hanover. And it's I was thin when my son got married, which I don't know how long ago, 11 years ago. Yeah, I was thin back then. I think I was about 200 back there. And that's my stepdaughter, my wife, and my son, my son, and his family, or his wife. Oh, this is, so you guys know I live like 15, 20 miles from Gettysburg. So this is in Gettysburg. I had a guy I work with. He used to do a lot of their reenactment. He's a son of a Confederate soldier. His great grandfather, and so we go up there pretty often. It's so close, we go up there quite a bit. I'm confusing myself, and that's the guy I used to work with. His great grandfather, actually on that pedestal there, that podium on the left there. It's it's got his grandfather's name or great great grandfather's name and everything. He was in a Confederate, but they stopped doing it. They stopped doing the reenactments because no one wants to see the Confederates, or I don't know. All right, that's all. Okay. That's where it was, General Lee's headquarters. They just shut that down. That's not there anymore, as far as I know. It may still be there, but it's not open to the public. And all right, that's my nieces and my nieces and nieces, and all right, that's my sisters, and got everybody there, all the family, the nieces, and there's I think we saw everything. So I bored everybody to death. But there is something. Oh, you want to see me when I was a kid? Oh, here's that one I wanted to show you. Here's the that's the one. So that's the picture that yeah, I wish I kind of still look like. How can you? Well, I wish I looked like I did 40 years ago or 30 years ago. So I was about 28 in that picture right there. Yeah, about 28. Thanks, Dale. Yeah. Thank goodness for Facebook. But I don't keep anything straight though. I got I got some pictures when I was a kid too. They'll be coming up. Oh, there we go. There we go. That I'm on the right, the bottom right, far right. I was about how old was I? About 10, maybe 9, 10, 11, somewhere right before we moved. That was in Baltimore City, but it wasn't like in like downtown Baltimore City. It was in the outskirts of Baltimore, but which you don't want to go there today, guarantee you. I mean, you could, but I don't like going there. All right, now that's in Hudson, Florida, 2 years ago. We went to see my brother, which he moved back up here now, and I think we saw some of these other. Oh, there's my dogs, my old dogs that are gone. That there were schnoodles. They're a cross between a schnoodle and a schnauzer. Really good dogs. They don't shed. But the one on the right was, he was so smart, unbelievable. And he would actually watch TV. He would enjoy watching TV. But I don't know if there was a commercial on years ago. I mean, Kibbles and Bits. And they would talk about Toby Kibbles a Bit. And every time he would be in the other room, he'd hear that commercial, and he would come out running at the TV, staring at the TV. That's what a great dog he was. I think we're done here. Yeah. I know I had some other albums. All right. We've seen enough. I think we've seen enough. Oh, here's some other ones. There I am, and now you might now Dale, you might recognize that car behind there. That's my brother, my sister, and that was a checker. My father was a cab driver. You remember the checker cabs, which were prevalent in New York City. Well, he had it made into a personal car, and it had like a ton of room in the back seat on the floor. But it wasn't a good car. I mean, it broke all the time. I remember my father, he had it parked in the opposite direction, and the brakes were out, or he didn't have it, whatever was wrong with it, but he had it going, the wheels going the curve. When I was a kid, I'd get in there and pretend I was driving. I'm turning the wheel, and the thing's drifting down the street. I mean, I only went a couple feet, and I just real quick went to the left and got it back on the curve and got it out of there. I got out of the car. I was about that age, so it was around that time. That was crazy. Oh yeah, he had. I think it was the only checker he had. He had all the checker cabs, but the only one that actually looked like that, with the square and had a ton of room in the back. The other ones were Dodges. The other checkers he had, But he was a cab driver, and he got out of it right before it started getting bad and dangerous. Yeah, that's my father right there. He passed away in 2009. He was 94. That's me, my brother and little brother, older brother, my little sister. Oh, that's me on the right with the no hair. That's my mom in the backyard. All right, I think we. Oh, there. Now that's he had the Dodge or Chrysler. Um, yeah, my little brother. We had nothing to do, and that's a house we lived in, obviously back in the 50s or 60s, early 60s there. Yeah. My brother and a childhood friend. Yep, I think we saw it all. So you know everything. But my father did one. He did one cool thing. He did this real cool thing. You can call it bragging or what, but I mean, I'm proud of that he did that. Let me see. Let me go back to albums. Let me see. Where's the one? My father. He saved this kid back in. I just saw it on here. In 2000, in 19, what was it, 1963, I think, or 62. He saved this kid, was drowning. And, wait a minute. Where, man, I can't find it's up here. I just saw it. Huh. Anyway, he said he made the local papers and TVs, back then. I don't see it. It's in here. I just saw it a second ago. Oh yeah, like I knew you probably get a lot of snow there. Where you're at, Dale. Well, we get our share too. I mean, yeah, some years we get nothing, and other years we get something like this. It's crazy. Yeah, I just hope it's nothing like this. I mean, we haven't had anything in a couple years, so we're kind of due. Oh my gosh. Oh, I dread thinking about it. Ugh. Hope not. All right. Let me get back to me and photos and photos of me. We don't want photos of me. Where is Dad? Alright, we had enough. I'm logging out. Say bye. Bye. Alright, we're out of there. Alright. Alright. Sorry to bore you guys. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I got the. Oh, now I know where it's at. My father saved this kid I was telling you about. It's on my local drive now. Just see, I can't remember. I just saw it now. It came back to me. Or I just saw it here. Okay, and not there. I mean, I got a ton of guitar tabs. Oh, here we go. All right. All right, I have to share again. This was we're on one window capture, and now it's not working. Oh wait a minute. I do need this one on me. Did you OBS disconnected and reconnected? Are you guys still hearing me? I just got a notification. Am I back? Can anybody hear me? Okay. Did you lose the audio or did you lose the video? Because I just got a notification popped up. Oh, you did see the glitch. So I don't know. I know Comcast likes to do their updates like late at night or something. You know, I don't know if they're. I mean, nothing rebooted on this end, but. But anywho, let me. All right, I know I can't see, but I'm assuming. Can you guys see that? Can you see the picture of my father and this other older guy here? I don't know if I can do my. I don't know if I can do my desktop. Um, okay, all right. So you can. All right, you'll just hear me. Okay. So my father, he saved this kid. He like in 1962. You know, he's driving his cab, and this kid, like on his highway somewhere around Baltimore or Jones Falls Expressway, he's waving. No one would stop. My father's the only one to stop because my buddy, he fell in the water. He's floating anyway. So my father, he got him out. And no one did mouth to mouth back then. No one knew about it. But he did the thing where he got the water out of his mouth. So he got all these rewards. He saved this kid, and I mean, made local newspapers and stuff like that. There's one. He was in. I was like, how old was I? 63. I was 7 or 8 years old. Here it is on June 23rd, and I guess I was like 7 or 8. But I remember him coming home as he was all muddy and everything. And there's another picture of him in his cab. Hero of the month. Okay, it was. I said 62, July 30th, 1961. I was even wrong, so I was like 6 years. I was 6 years old. There's the date up there on top. I can't get that straight. So I have all these articles. I mean, like my father passed away. He didn't have anything. He left the nursing home, got all his what little money he had. But I wanted this stuff, the rewards. Oh, here's fat me. Oh my gosh, look how fat I was. Ugh. All right. Okay, it's enough of that. We got all that. All right, turn that off. Turn that off, Mitch. Wrong one. There you go. I'm back. Is Mickey in here? Hey, Mickey. How you doing? So how many's watching? Will, if you're still here, I'm just looking at the benefit of me having this type where you can see the chat. I don't have to open up any other window. I can just look at OBS. Yeah. Good to hear, Mickey. Yeah, I thought no one else was live. I mean, Johnny B went off around 10:30 or so, and I said, well, I'll go live. I'm so happy because I'm off a week. That's good because usually if I get like 3, I mean that's like, I got like, I was at like 10 subscribers. I had 10 subscribers. Now I got 13 and a half in 13 years. So that's pretty good, you know. Oh yeah, I don't know. I just must have lost connection. I don't know what the deal was. But I got a pop up on OBS saying it lost connection. Then reconnected. You want to come in? I'm actually I can do it. So I'm going through OBS and I can do it with I can do it with the Google Hangout or do you like Skype? Do you use Skype, Gary? So I forgot how I did it with Skype. I mean, me and Dale did it. It worked really good, but I don't have those things in here. Let me see if I can still do the thing with let's well, I can't even talk with the Google Hangout thing because that was still working. You just couldn't go live with it, but I haven't checked it lately. Let me see something. Let's see if Oh, I don't want you there. Let's see if it's even still there. Come on, man. Oh, I closed out all the other windows. I gotta open up another window. Uh, let's see if it's still there. Google Hangouts, because it's still there. Um, all right. The thing is, you're not going to see my video, but um, oh no, I got to do it like this. I think I do it. Um, hmm. Oh, here. Let's see if. Oh, let's see if this works. See if this works. Gary. Here, I'm going to post it in the chat. Uh, see if that works. If you click on there, let's see if that works, or whoever wants to click on it. But you have to have a video camera. Anybody? Okay. And then let me see. Oh yeah, good. If you come in here, we'll see you. But you're not going to see me, but you'll hear me. Just make sure when you come in, you mute. Well, you might not even hear me. Oh, Gary was here and left. Hmm. You got nothing? It says you were in there. You see, and you left. Yeah, I can take the chat off the screen. I will do that. Try it again, Gary. Hmm. Actually, Logitech C910. Um. Hmm. Oh, wait a minute. Are you? Oh, good. It can hear me. All right. Yeah, I got the chat off the screen, but I can see your chat. So what happened when you? Oh, I can see. All right, I see you now, but I don't see your camera. Oh, I can. Yeah, I can. I can hear you, but I don't see a. Well, you're not gonna see me because OBS is using my webcam. Um, but can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, but you want to make sure that you got me muted on the YouTube stream so you don't get confused. Right, right, because OBS is using that camera, but you can hear me, right? You 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 have to mute your YouTube stream. Yeah, just so the video is not playing at all. All right, you should the echo should be gone. But I don't see your camera. I just see your icon for your now. I think we had that issue before, didn't we? Um, no. Um, Go to the sprocket on the top right. You see that little sprocket in the middle there on the top, and go look at the video. And make sure it's got your right camera. Is it selected or is it showing in there? Turn. If you have an option to turn it off, then turn it back on. Well, you do on the bottom there. The three you see where on the bottom you got your mic. Your the click it again. Click. No, you have to. You have to. There's a drop down. Look on it. See where it says video. Look. There's a little arrow thing. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. On the bottom of the screen itself, can you click the? You see the camera icon. You should see a mic and then a phone thing and then the camera thing on the right. Click that on the right. Yeah. Well, I can hear it. Yeah. But so what happens when you click it? Does anything happen? It doesn't do anything. Because we get it worked the one time when we you got it. No, that's weird because you got a pretty high end PC too. I mean, it's not a uh, the what? See, mine won't work either, but it will let me disable and enable, but it won't take it because it doesn't share. It can only use it for because I have it in OBS. I got it working in OBS. Um, OBS. Every, they're oh, you know what? Actually, they're not. You guys aren't hearing them. I got to turn the chat back on. I forgot. I got no, no. That won't. No, that won't have nothing to do with it. All right, talk, Gary. I'm gonna see if they can hear you now. Wait a minute. I gotta see. I don't think they're hearing you. Let me see. I know. I think I know what to do. Let me. No, no. It's not you. It's me. I gotta. I gotta. Hey, are you? Are you guys? Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear Gary? You're not hearing Gary, are you? That's all right. Um, can you guys hear Gary? I think I got. I don't think. No, I think I gotta select you. Like I said, it didn't save my. All right, now talk, Gary.
I'm here. Hey,
Now they can
hello.
hear. Now they should be able. You should be able to hear them now. Say something, Gary. They can hear you.
Hey, what's up? What's up, motherfuckers? What's going on?
Did you hear that, guys?
Holla. What's up?
Holla. I don't know yeah.
I
See,
wish you could see me.
they
Actually,
can
I'm glad you can't see me.
they can hear you now. But if I was there, I would have everything working right for you. I'll get it working right.
I don't understand the camera thing.
Yeah. Well, actually, whatever they put in laptops, those cameras are not real good anyway. But it should still work though. You know.
Yeah,
Um,
but I can't see the chat or nothing. All I can hear is you.
is your wife on? Is your wife watching Netflix or anything? Remember
No,
we
she's in bed, dude.
so
You
so
kidding me?
no
I
one's
wouldn't be out
using
here partying.
because your mic sounds all right. Sounds fine.
Yeah, no, yeah. All I see is a blue Les Paul.
Yeah, you're not going to see mine because, like I said, OBS is using it. I can't. It
That's
won't.
the only thing I see on the screen. I mean, I can't see any chat or anything.
Now, if I had another camera hooked up like this thing, if I hooked up this other thing, now you might be here. I can do this. Here, this might work. Let's see if this works.
My little green light is on, like my camera's on, but I don't know why you can't see me.
Uh,
You're probably lucky you can't see me.
oh no. Um, let me. You know what? You can't. I don't think it'll let me share the screen. Will it? Oh yeah, maybe it will. Let's see if it lets me share. Oh yeah. All right. Now can you see me now?
I can see your video, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just capturing my
Yeah,
desk.
and I can see my little face down here in the corner.
Yeah, so that's what what you're seeing is what they're seeing on the stream. So at least you can see me, but it's probably not lined up with what I'm talking. It's probably
Yeah, the lag's not too bad, but I can't see any chat though.
You should see from my screen. You
Well,
don't
yeah,
see.
but it's like fucking tiny, dude. I'm old. I'm almost as old as you.
Uh, here, here, I'll fix it. Oh shoot, I got the wrong one. I was already in the right one.
Yeah,
I can
can't see
fix that. Watch, but then chat.
Dude,
That.
I just turned 57 like 2 weeks ago. All right.
How about now? Is that?
Oh man, yeah, that's better.
But
I
then
gotta
they,
put on my magnifying glass, but
well,
no, man.
but you can still open up another window. You can still open up. Look, I got this. Look here. Oh, you know what? You know what, Mike? You know what,
I
Mike?
don't know how any of this shit works, Mitch. You're like my mentor. You're like my friggin' Obi-Wan. I don't know what's going on here.
Here, you can see the one on the left, right?
It's
Is that
friggin' tiny, dude. Come on.
the white one too? The white one?
They're both like freaking tiny. I can't see that shit.
All right, but yeah, it's not that big. Oh,
Yeah, that's good. I can kind of read that if I put my nose up against the
but
freaking.
actually, let me see something here. Like, remember how we used to, when it was working, you could
Memories.
yeah, I mean, when OBS worked, you could click on. I'm really cool.
Oh,
We don't want that. We don't want that.
There's some Pink Floyd shit right there.
Yeah, we don't want
I
that.
kind of dug that actually.
Yeah. How about click on my video?
Well,
Click in a little square. See if it brings it to the forefront for you.
no, there's no little square. What are you talking about?
Don't you see me right on the bottom right hand?
Yeah, I see you in the middle of my screen. You're on the left side. The chat's on the right side.
Oh, so you do have it. You do have it on the middle of your screen. Okay.
Yeah.
You know how like when you talk before, like in the Hangouts, it would focus on you and. But if you click, okay, it says it's already a bigger window. Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Mitch.
But what I was saying, if you wanted to, have the chat here on,
Look, solo cups. Yeah, that's great.
Did I have that? Where do you see that?
Red Solo cup. You fill me up.
Wait a minute. Oh. All right. Now, if you go to the.
Mitch, if we only had 6 people before, I guarantee you everybody's gone now.
Well, well,
I
um,
guarantee you, everybody fucking left.
wait a minute, real quick.
Everybody jumped ship.
Like if you go, okay.
Fucking left.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, what's up? I see you now.
Yeah, but if you see, you can have that window there, and then have the other
You know,
window.
I'm happy we just talk. You know, people don't have to see me. As
I,
long as I
I
can see the chat and we can shoot the shit, I'm happy.
I know, I know. All
But
right.
I can't see the chat though.
Yeah, I messed you all up. Let me get
That's
it.
all right, man. Just if you can blow up the chat so I can read it, we
Yep.
can just hang out and have a ball.
All right. Let me make my chat bigger. Tell me when you can read it.
I feel like I'm at the fucking eye doctor.
Actually, this, you know what? The other,
I can see the big L, but I can't read the 9. A little bit bigger would be good. Yeah, that's all right. All right, I can deal with that.
all right, but it'll be annoying for. But anyway,
How do
my
we scroll down now? Is it? Am I at the bottom of the chat?
they're not they're not. Hey, guys, say something.
Yeah, say something.
It should scroll
Give
automatically
me
to the
some
bottom.
crap.
There it goes. There it goes. My boss at work, he's younger than me, like 60, a couple years younger. He just had both his eyes done cataracts
Wow,
at 62. He says he sees better now he's ever seen.
that's insane.
Yeah,
I wanted to have LASIK surgery. See, I'm nearsighted. I can read.
me too.
Up
Yeah,
close. I'm good to up about 30 feet, and then I can't see dick. I like 30 years ago, I wanted to have LASIK. My doctor's like, oh no, wait, because it only like works for like 15, 20 years, and then you got to get it done again.
yeah, that's what I hear.
It's like, and I had a buddy of mine get it done when he was like 35, and he's like my age now, 57, 56.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no, man, my eyesight's still great. So what are these doctors trying to do? You think they would like, encourage you to get it done?
Yeah, but
Seeing is pretty important.
mine is starting. My cataracts are starting, but they're not ready to. My sister's 75. She hasn't had hers done yet. So
That's amazing.
yeah, but I remember my dad. He had his done. He was like, he, I think he was still in he was in a nursing home when he had the one done. He had one done one time and another one, but he was in his maybe late 80s when he had his done. So, I don't know.
Right. Yeah. See, I don't have any of that family history to fall back on. My dad died at 54 back in 1975 when I was like 12, and my mom died in like 91, 92.
I'm sorry to hear
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
and I was adopted on top of that, so it's like none of the family medical history even counts. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like, what do you do? But
Hey,
anyway,
I
I
want
think
to. Hey, Dale, can you? I just want to see if this works, and it's up to you if you want to, Dale, or even Will. You want to try to come in here? I want to see if your video pops up because you seem like everything normally works with you. I just want to make sure, try to narrow if it's my end or if it's on. Would you mind Dale coming in for a minute, or you can stay in if you want? Just to, it's up to you.
Hey, Mitch, can you blow up the chat a little bit more? Because I think Mickey is fucking with me, but I can't read what he wrote.
Oh, your eyes will continue to grow back.
And I want to give him
Yeah,
some shit, but I can't read it.
here, all right. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Chat.
Something about Gary, Gary got in trouble.
Here, I'm getting it.
What are you talking about, Mick? What are you talking about, Mick? What's going on? Why did I get in trouble? What did I do now? I sound like my wife. Fuck.
Is that better?
Yeah,
You
that's
see it? Yeah.
yeah. See, I can see Dale down there.
Oh,
Hey, Dale,
Dale's here. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm here.
Ruben.
Yeah. See. Okay. So.
Do you have audio?
I have audio, but I have no video.
No, I mean, can you hear me?
Oh, I can definitely hear you, and I can see you.
Okay. Yep.
Let me.
I can see
Nice,
your icon there or whatever. But
nice to finally converse with you, Dale.
yes, it is good.
Flo- Floridians unite.
Yeah, it's what's unfortunate is that the Hangouts doesn't work straight through YouTube. it makes things so much easier.
Yeah, see,
have-
it'll work, but it won't let you broadcast. That's what they say. You can still talk to people, you just can't broadcast it out unless I'm like the way I'm doing it now.
Yeah, see, you found a workaround. What I'm saying is, a
Yeah.
lot of people don't. It's difficult for them to fuss with all that stuff. So it's really the best way is to have it the way it was, and that's pretty much what Yardstream does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you know, they just went to they went to a pay thing. I mean, it's a business enterprise type thing where you got to pay for it. You know, with YouTube. I mean, Google. Well, it's all Google. It's all the same. But Yardstream's going to do the same thing. I guarantee you, they're going to do the same thing.
They're going to go ahead and charge, yes.
Yeah, I mean, they have a free thing right now, and then you can pay, but eventually the whole thing, because that's what the whole model is about. Because here was another one. Zoom did the same thing. Now they're not free anymore. But you can still do, you can still do Skype. I like Skype. Gary, have you used Skype before?
I have never used Skype, sir. Never.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, I can get OBS to work on my own. I've never done like a group thing,
Right.
OBS, but I can get it to work on my own. I mean, you've seen my live stream,
Yeah.
you
But
know?
there's something going on. I had to, if I'm not there, I can't. I mean,
No.
I could poke around. I mean, I could look in there and see what's going on. But I mean,
No, I know it's an old ass laptop too, man.
but it's still it's a pretty high. But it was you had an i7, I believe, pretty high end.
yeah, it's not a piece of crap. Yeah, it's an i7.
Yeah.
And it's got like touchscreen and all that crap. And I mean,
Oh
it's
yeah. So this.
nice
Yeah.
laptop. But,
I mean, but a lot of times there's built-in, webcams are not very good. I mean, I know you're just getting yourself back on your feet, but these Logitechs, they're like, this is a 910. Well, the 920 is the ones that you can get it for like $60 or cheaper.
Mine's a Logitech. I think it's a C310.
And it still looks good though. It looks good though.
yeah, if I had like an external camera, it would probably work.
Yeah.
Something to do with the internal camera in the laptop that just doesn't want to cooperate.
There's something you could do something. It's too geeky for you.
I'm sure. I'm totally computer
You can
illiterate.
allocate its resources to use so much percent. If you go into, I'd have to play around with it, but that's why I'm going to try to do it with DaVinci Resolve. So it can use like 6% of your resource or whatever you can make it. But
Yeah, I'm sure somebody more computer savvy than me could actually fix this, make it work. But I'm just like so computer illiterate. It's not. I suck at computer stuff.
well, I know somebody that's worse than you.
Well, I don't know about that, man.
He's not in here now. He's
A hack?
We won't talk about that.
no, not hack.
Not hack? No.
No, not hack. And
All right. Well, don't mention any names then.
Dale knows who I'm talking about. But
Dale knows?
I mean, I want to help. I like helping people, and
You gonna throw this on Dale? Are you?
it's not no. Dale knows what he's doing. He's an engineer. Weren't you an engineer or architect or something? Or Dale, what were you?
Manufacturing.
Okay.
And then I was a sales engineer after that.
The chat
I've
keeps
had a lot of different jobs.
the chat
I
keeps
thought
skipping.
you would throw the heat on Dale over the guy who didn't know how to use his computer. I thought Dale knew who he was, and you were throwing him under the bus. saying,
No,
Dale,
it's not. I'll tell
Dale
you.
knows who it is.
Actually, I'll tell you. Here, Gary, I'll message you. I'll message you so you'll know. Because I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
You don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
No, no, absolutely not. No,
Wait a
not
minute.
my goal. But the chat is saying you guys timed out. The chat is skipping. I wonder what's going on with the chat.
It's skipping. I wonder why.
I don't know. Will, what's going on, buddy? Can you hear us?
He said
Well,
it's skipping. I see it.
Strange, because there was a comment at it says 12:59, and then the next comment is 1:03. So it's like.
Oh, I don't see
and
the
Will
time.
was mentioning earlier that he was. Now, Will, were you saying that you were trying to type things in and it wasn't going through? Just wondering. See, there's a little bit of a lag. It'll take a moment for him to answer.
Somebody, anybody.
What?
What's happening?
Wait a minute. I'm sending you something, Gary.
Oh boy. I hope it's not gay porn again, Mitch.
No.
Sorry, I couldn't resist, man.
No.
I'm a ball buster. You gotta just come to terms with that.
You'll know who I'm talking about as soon as. All right. You look. I sent you,
All right,
PM
I got
and
you.
face. Okay.
I got you, buddy.
Okay. I guess since I work for a company that makes disposable product goods. I'm in the distribution part of it, and like Solo Cup, you fill me up. Let's have a party, and that's what they. That's exactly what that cup is. Toby Keith. He has these restaurants.
You have signature cups.
Huh?
Toby Keith has signature solo cups.
Yeah. Well, you know the song, right? He had these restaurants he had these restaurants in Oklahoma, and we made them for him. I don't know if they went out of business or what, but we got giveaways. But since they had the TK one, I said that'd be nice. I'll send some of these to Tone King, so I'll send some to Tone King.
You know what? Fuck a guitar endorsement. I want a red solo cup endorsement.
I think we used them all up. I'd send you
How
some.
much does he make on a red solo cup endorsement?
He didn't nothing. Not from us. He didn't get a thing. We didn't pay for any of that stuff. It was like free advertisement for us.
But he puts his name on stuff. He doesn't want to kick back.
He did. It was all on his own. He didn't. We had. I mean, at least I was told. Of course, we're not Solo Cup anymore because Dark Container bought us out. We're Dark Container. But we still had a ton of those red cups. I mean, billions and trillions. I could see them every day. Well, actually, they were. You familiar with BJ's Wholesaler? I don't know if they have it out there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's where we make a lot of stuff for them, but it's in the other building. It's closing up first, but we're going to get some of their stuff. We're going to get it back. Costco stuff, and I'll be glad when everything's over and I can retire.
All right, guys, Mitch, Dale, you guys can identify with this because we're all about the same age.
Yeah.
Do you remember the coffee cups back in the late 60s, early 70s? It was a plastic base that you would put a cone-shaped plastic insert into, and it would snap into the bottom. I
remember those.
I think Dixie made them. It might have been Dixie that made them. My Aunt Gloria back home, that's all she would drink coffee out of was those stupid plastic candles. They came in a million different colors. But you snapped a cone-shaped insert in them. You remember those, Dale?
Yes, I do remember them.
Man, what happened to those? That was a great idea.
Well, I'm not sure they were. I mean, they kind of they stacked kind of nice, I guess, as far as that goes. But
if you didn't want to wash your coffee cup every day, I mean, throw the thing away.
Yeah, but it didn't make sense. It's not making full utilization of the space you've got.
Well, that's true.
You got this holder and you got all this empty space, and you could be filling that with more coffee. Everybody wants more coffee, man.
Yeah, I don't think it was more than like a 6 or 8 ounce cup that went into the holder. You know what I mean? You could, like 2 shots of coffee,
Don's back.
Will's cracking me up. Yeah, we're still going.
Let's talk about saccharin.
Saccharin. I drink coffee. I use those sweeteners all the time.
When was the last time you actually had the little saccharin pills you would drop in your coffee?
Oh, I remember that. I don't see them. Are they still around? Saccharin's still around, but I don't see those pills.
They're probably illegal in California or something. I'm sure they probably get laboratory animals or.
Well, New York State's not far behind California.
Well, that's the reason.
Yeah.
You brought up. That's why my company is relocating out of Maryland and going to Delaware because of the phone ban. I mean, New York. I think New York State has. We lost a lot of business to New York State because they had the phone ban. Maryland is coming in effect in Maryland, and they're going to do plastic. Plastic's going to be next.
Yeah, well, it should be. I mean, plastic is bad for everybody.
Yeah, it's not biodegradable, and Well,
Yeah.
but it's recyclable, and that's what they did. They try to get to the point that they can recycle and make something really productive, even with the phone. But
Yeah,
Well,
but
the problem
but
we're having with that is we used to send all our recycled plastics to China, and they're not taking it anymore.
no, they're not. They're not.
So now we got all this plastic that we recycle, and it's sitting places, and they don't really have a good market for it.
And recycling is only as good as the people that help recycle. You know what I mean? If people don't want to recycle stuff, what good does it do anybody? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
I mean, I use my recycling bins. We recycle everything we can. But how many people are throwing like beer cans and soda bottles and water bottles in their garbage rather than their recycling bin?
well, they implemented it here, but it wasn't mandatory. But I've been doing it for the last 5 years or so, for the most part. I mean, I got two different cans. Yeah,
Well, I get the nickel back for every can I've got because you pay for it at the store already, so I want it back.
yeah. Some people do collect it. Yeah.
I thought you lived in Florida, Dale.
No, he's in New
I'm
York.
in upstate New York.
Oh shit! Why did I think you were in Florida for some reason?
Yeah, I'm in Rochester. I don't know if you know where Rochester is.
Oh hell yeah! I got friends from Buffalo and stuff. So yeah, I
Oh,
know.
all right. Yeah, all right. Yep.
'Cause you're-
Buffalo's just about
Were
an
you
hour
you're originally
50.
from Connecticut or up that way, Gary?
Originally, I was from Rhode Island,
Rhode Island. Right.
and I moved to Florida like 22 years ago. Me and my wife.
But you still have your accent.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I'm not.
No, it's okay. No, it's cool. No, everybody says that. I
But-
thought I lost.
but
But
there's-
hear my wife.
But there's
My
no. But Dale, I don't hear any kind of. I guess you're too far west, or I don't know. I don't hear any accent with you. I couldn't tell you were from New York State or up that way. You know, like people from Boston, New York, you can tell. You know, but you don't have any accent that I can
Oh,
hear.
New York
Dale.
City is like that's got to be like 6.5, 7 hour drive from here.
Yeah, so you're a ways away.
Totally different region.
Right.
Yeah, my wife still has the Rhode Island accent really bad, really bad. I mean, sometimes I look at her funny and
So I
say,
guess it's like between there, New York, and Boston. It's all pretty
Rhode
close.
Island. Yeah, Rhode Island is kind of like a more of a Boston kind of accent.
Yeah.
Boston, New Hampshire.
We parked the car in the backyard.
Well, yeah, but we're not that bad in Rhode Island.
My niece's husband is from, but he never sounded that bad to me. She's from Boston.
Rhode Islanders say wicked a lot. Man, that's wicked. That's wicked cool.
Well, we watched the show Live PD. I don't know if anybody's familiar with it. It's on A&E. So they do Friday nights, and they cover like I don't know 5, 6, 7 states. Live PD, like police department doing stuff. And so
Yeah.
Rhode Island is one of the places that they cover.
Watch if you ever watch the show. It's on because I was laid off for like 2 months. And you get to watch a lot of daytime TV.
Right.
But it's on. I think it's on USA at like 12:30. It's called Caught in Providence, but it's Court, Court. It's like Judge Judy,
Oh, okay.
but it's this one judge in Rhode Island who's like a infamous judge.
Mm-hmm.
It's his courtroom, and he's the guy. Before I moved to Florida, I was in a bad place.
Mm-hmm.
I was just coming out of a bad DUI, bad car wreck. Things were going south for me. And I got this guy in court for my DUI hearing, and I was supposed to leave for Florida the next day. And I had to do like community service in one night in like a 24-hour period to get my license back so I could drive to Florida. But the guy that does Court in Providence on USA was the judge I had when I went to court. He's the coolest guy ever. The coolest guy ever. So watch Court in Providence. It's really funny.
Don Gary Thurlander
Tholander.
Thurlander is
There's
talking.
no R. Tholander. Yes.
I have a speech impediment.
Just call me Big G. All my
Big
friends call me,
G.
just call me Big G.
Big G.
or Mr. Big, which is Bad Influence Gary.
I got you.
So either Big G, Mr. Big, whatever. It all works.
Yeah.
Don, the reason why I didn't talk all that much on that live stream, there were 5 people on there, and I was probably just being too polite because I wait for a break in the conversation before I say something. Well, there weren't a lot of breaks.
Don't be so polite, Dale.
I will try to be more aggressive next time.
Shove your nose in there. You're a northeasterner. Stick your friggin' nose in there, buddy.
Well, big difference between New York City and like Boston type attitude where everybody's got to be jumping ahead of somebody else.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, buddy.
It's a lot more mellow out this way.
Just stick your face in there, dude. Just do it. If you got something to say it.
Yeah.
I just don't like to interrupt people. That's
Yeah, like when you do have, like especially more than 3 people in a hangout, you try to be, because I've been in them before. If you look at some of my videos from 10 years ago, I might have had 5 or 6 people in there. Everybody's. How I did this years ago, we used to do.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, Jason, how you doing? We used to do Skype. We used to do Skype when Justin TV was like. You could do live streams back. It's still around, but now it's Twitch TV. It's all gamers. But we used to do our stuff on there, and but we would do Skype calls, and I would capture it with. I had a program, Wirecast, which was a paid program, and it kind of worked like this. But it was on steroids, much better. But I had a free copy, but it won't work. You have to upgrade it, and they want $200 to upgrade. I thought about doing it, but anyway, but I would have like 5 different instances of Skype on 2 different, a couple different computers, put them all together, and everything worked. But sometimes if people would talk over each other, you'd had trouble hearing the other person, and
right.
But this works well.
Yeah, I wish you guys could see me though. I'm a little bummed out about that.
Yeah, I don't know what I mean. See if I could. Looking in your computer, like I could fix I could do certain things, remote into somebody's computer. You can do some things.
Yep.
But I mean, we know you ran scans. We know it wasn't infected or anything like that. So
yeah. Speak up, Dale.
Hey, it's the dog pot.
And Jason, if you're asking, why do we have this?
Has joined us.
If we have this chat so big, is so Gary can read it. I'm doing this for him.
Yeah, because I can't see shit.
Well, you can open up another window. You can have them 2 sides,
You know what? You tell me all these things I can do, but I'm not capable of doing these things.
You did it before. You did it before.
When I was soloing, yeah.
No, you do it the same way.
Like, what? All right, Obi-Wan, tell me what the fuck to do, will you please?
You just resize your windows. You're not going to see it though. I'm going to mess you up. Yeah, you can have one on one side, and actually Windows has that snap thing. It'll do it by itself, really. If you drag one to the left and the other one to the right, and you'll.
All right, I'm full screen right now. Okay, with you guys.
Okay.
I got a big blank space on the left.
Yeah, so you open up your browser and just get your chat thing to. That's all you need to see is the chat, right? And the chat, and then the Hangout thing. That's all you need to see.
Yeah, but all I'm seeing is your screen. That's all I'm seeing.
Well, you make the Hangout screen smaller, right? The Hangout screen that you're talking in, and where you see it, I'm capturing my desktop so you can see it. You make that smaller, and then open up a browser to the YouTube site or on my YouTube.
All right, exiting full screen. Okay, your crap is smaller. Okay.
And then you'll just have you'll have the chat on one side and then the Hangout screen on the other.
All right, 2 3/4 gems. Did you just type at Jason Wade? Absolutely.
Yep. Did it work?
Yeah, I'm in YouTube. I can see the chat. I got you guys muted, and there's a really big delay in video.
Yeah, you have to mute the video, but the chat. Well, you just want to focus on the chat. The chat will keep on going. You just want to mute the video in YouTube.
Okay. All right. I can have one or the other, but I can't have both. I can't see you live, bitch, and I can't see you live, Dale. You're on like a 10 or 20-second delay or something, but I can see the live chat. So
Yeah, but you don't want to watch the YouTube stream. You want that to be so if you got the chat thing, I'm going to make it smaller so everybody can see my ugly face then.
I can deal with the delay. I can hear your audio in real time. I just can't see the video in real time.
I got the wrong thing. Shoot. Where's my
But I could read the chat better from here.
Well, I was going to make it smaller because I thought you figured it out.
You can kill the chat on your screen now. I'm just going to watch the YouTube chat.
Okay.
It's still real time, and
actually, you know what? Okay.
2 and 3 4 channels. I don't have a fucking clue what I'm doing, dude. I'm telling you right now, not a clue.
You do.
That's just the friggin' like the video with.
No, I'm not. If actually, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to open up a window. Let me see. I think
No, don't turn it off.
No, I'm going to do what I told you. I'm going to do it the way I told you to do it. For me, because it kind of gets on my nerves after a while. That let me open up that.
Oh, the chat in front of your face, you mean? Yeah. You can kill that.
Shoot!
Oh, there you go.
I just closed it.
Now we can see all of you, Mitch.
Yeah, let me make. I don't know if you see what I'm doing. I don't think. Can you see what I'm doing?
No.
You can't see the. Okay. Because you're.
I see what you're doing for him. Yeah.
All I see is beautiful
place.
Oh yeah, you should be able to see it. This is the pop ad chat from the Hangout. I'm just gonna make it smaller and I'm gonna put it to the side.
You're making me dizzy. I'm going back to the YouTube.
Yeah, you don't look at this because it's. There we go. That's good enough. Okay. Anyway, and I can still see what's going on. Hey,
no, Jason, I cannot see what you're doing, and I'm.
Well, now if you. Now, Dale, can you click on if you click on, like on your thing, on your Hangout thing, if you click on mine, will it focus me and make it bigger for you to see me?
Oh, on your Hangout thing?
Yeah, on the bottom. Yeah, the little thing on the bottom with me.
Jesus Christ, the little thing on the bottom. Dale, help him out here, will you?
That doesn't sound right.
You're walking into like some really bad territory here.
Does it bring you? Does it?
All right. So
does it bring it? Does it bring it to focus on your end, Dale? Like if you click on my, on the bottom.
I have yours highlighted, and that's got everything all on one screen.
So it's big. It made it big.
Yes.
If I click Hangouts, I can see both of you guys the video in real time, but I can't see the chat. If I go,
right, you're right. You won't see the chat.
I go to YouTube, I see the chat in real time, but you guys have like a 10 or 20-second delay. It's like a really long delay.
Yeah, so, you can't look at the YouTube chat. You have to have that mute. I mean the video you have to have muted. But even so, the
I mute the video on YouTube and listen to the audio from Hangouts, but I can see the YouTube chat in real time on YouTube. But your video has like a 10 or 15-second delay.
It's always going to be like that.
Right. But the audio is in real time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But probably. But because you're listening to the audio through the Hangout.
Right.
We all are. So that's why.
Back to YouTube, your audio is in real time, and you and Dale, the video is like a 10-second delay. But I can see the chat in real time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not letting the video go, are you? In YouTube.
Yeah, the video's going. But
in YouTube, you need to mute the video so it doesn't move.
Well, how the hell do you mute the video?
Well, I don't hear an echo, Mitch, so I think he's okay there.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, you don't have to use unnecessary resources.
So we're gonna pause the video.
That's my fault. I should have said pause. Yeah, keep that paused.
All right. Pause the video on YouTube.
Because the only thing I'm thinking, something's using too many resources and why your camera is not working. And you can go to the software, whatever your camera is. Like I say, you can allocate more, but then other things might not work right.
All right, so I paused.
Jason's a computer guy. He's the real computer guy.
I paused the video and muted the audio. On
There you
YouTube.
go. But it should the chat should still go. It shouldn't have any.
That's still going.
Right. That's all you need. Because we're here.
Well, that's
Gary?
all.
And it's Dog Paul. Dog Paul's here.
Gary, Jason Wade is asking, what guitars do you have?
Who, me?
Oh,
I don't.
Jason is asking, no, I think he probably knows by now which ones you have, Mitch. He's asking what guitars Gary has.
oh, Jay, what in front of me or total?
I think he's just asking what do you have. Doesn't matter what's in front of you because he can't see it.
Right here in my grip, I have a 07 Kramer Pacer Classic
Ooh.
with a Floyd. I've got my 98 Mexican Strat that I've hot rodded out and done a ton of mods to. It's got a Screaming Demon humbucker at the bridge. This is my Black & Decker guitar. This thing has been dropped, thrown, big chunks of paint off it. I've got, if any of you guys are ever thinking about buying guys ever hear of Hard Luck Kings guitars out of California?
Oh, I remember you saying, don't go there.
Jesus Christ. I bought one of their Strat copies like 7-8 years ago. And it was such garbage. I called the factory and I said, this thing is a piece of shit. It was only like $150. And they make a Les Paul copy called the Boss Man. I said, you know what? They wanted to send me another Strat. I said, no, just send me a Boss Man free of charge. I don't need a gig bag. And it was equally a piece of shit. So that's sitting back there with a broken high E string. I got my next door neighbor's Ibanez RG 7-string that I've just been doing a setup on. I've got an Ibanez acoustic. I got an Ibanez Artcore bass. I think that's like a 92. I've got, the semi-hollow Artcore AS175T with the Bigsby. It's like a single cut ES335, pretty much. Same color, red. I've got my Mexican Telly, which is a Bandcamp that's got a Seymour Duncan hot rail at the bridge, which is like amazing.
Yeah, I bet.
Maple neck. It's the most unsounding Telly that you've ever heard. It doesn't sound anything like a Telly unless you use the neck pickup. I got an Ibanez acoustic. I've got what have I got? I think that's it for guitars. I got a Strat copy my buddy built for me at Bandcamp. Every closet in my house is full with 412 cabinets. I have like 6 412 cabinets in my house. I got a late 90s crate Blue Voodoo 120H, the Sammy Hagar edition with the blue Tolex. And it has like the gold crate emblems on it. I got the 412 cab in the head. My Licklater modded 6505 plus head is in the shop getting surgery right now, and I'm kind of concerned because I haven't heard from the guy in like a week. I got all kinds of crap. I got a 215 Randall Warhead cab, guitar cab, a dime bag cab. If you run that with a 412 with the 6505 plus the modded Licklater amp, that thing is just, it'll make you crap your pants, man. Talk about brown notes. Holy, it's insane. I got a little Ampeg bass rig, 300 watt, 15. That's about it. I haven't broke up my drums yet. I play drums Just do a little bit.
And now you just started with learning 7-string guitars, right?
Yeah, that's my.
I never played one either. I don't know how to get tuned. I mean, is it what is? I don't know. Jason probably knows. I don't even know what that 7th string is. I mean, what?
If you tune to like regular 440, you just tune the low E down to a B. But with a 7-string, they usually do like a drop D kind of thing, which actually drop A with a 7-string.
See,
Gnarly. Yeah, it's. I never played one until my next door neighbor brought it over and said, "Hey, can you do a setup?" And I'm like, "Sure." It's only one more string than a 6. Sure, I can do a setup. And I started playing it, and I'm like, "This is actually pretty cool."
yeah.
If you're into metal, I mean,
Yeah.
but it's cool though. It's fun.
Extra string being a B. Okay.
Yeah. So it would be B, B, E, A, D, G, B.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems it's more for that drop tuning type of sound.
Oh, absolutely.
I do keep. I have 2 of my guitars drop just a half a step. But I don't know nothing about metal, but I've been doing some stuff lately, and I'm thinking there's some stuff that sounds pretty good metal. I mean, I don't know if I ever could get good enough to. I'm not good enough to play anything, but just playing around with it, I'm thinking,
Yeah, I mean, I'm 57. I grew up on friggin' Bob Denver, James Taylor, everything that was on radio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listening to Chevy Van and Minute at the Oasis, and all those big 70s hits. But I just, and Zeppelin and Sabbath. And
when did you get into the metal? I mean,
I was a late bloomer, man. I didn't.
It's like me. Yeah, I mean,
I didn't start listening to metal till probably early 90s, 92, 3.
right.
When I really started like picking up on stuff, like Metallica, Anthrax, Megadeth, Slayer, that kind of crap. And then I get into prog metal, like the late 90s, like Dream Theater and not so much, well, kind of King's X, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I was a late bloomer when it comes to that stuff. Man.
See, I like that Enter the Sandman. And I mean, I know they're Metallica, but to me, I don't know. It just sounds it sounds very rocky to me, like Enter the Sandman. I like it. I mean, but it does have a little. But I love that song.
Yeah, Metallica's not like thrash metal. You know what I mean? It's
right.
mainstream metal.
And if you listen to who Agafish is, Hunter, from his channel.
Yep.
I mean, I like what he does. It's really nice, and I guess almost everything he does is some kind of metal thing he's playing.
Yeah, if you listen to like Ola Englund or even Rob Chapman, the guy that owns Chapman Guitars.
Yeah.
His band with Rabia. If you watch any of the Entertain's videos, Rabia with the big afro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he works for Rob Chapman and Entertain's, and he plays with ever heard of Frog Leap Studios?
Yeah, he's really
Ricciolo.
He's really good.
Well, Rabia from Entertain's, the guy with the big fro, plays in Leo's live band.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Frog Leap, yeah. And actually, I don't know if you guys know or not, but I always bust Hack's balls about playing Mustang Sally at gigs.
Arch, I gotta write that down. Arch Enemy. I gotta type it. I won't remember it unless I email it to myself. Well, I can't. I'm sharing my desktop.
The vocals are hard to take, Mitch, but the music is really good.
Arch Enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm with you. 6 strings are enough for me. I don't need any more.
Yeah.
I have my hand full with just 6 of them. I don't need more.
Same here.
I totally agree, Dale. But the 7th string, it's just different. You know what I mean? It's a new toy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you like the metal thing, you can get pretty genty, as they say these days. You can get genty with the 7th.
I'm not real fond of the gent sound.
Yeah, I can take it or leave it.
Not my thing. That's all.
I follow you guys watch like Steve Terryberry or Jared.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Steve Terryberry is freaking hysterical, man. I love that guy.
He's a great comic.
He's
He
unbelievable, off the charts guitar
And a
player too.
phenomenal guitar player, man. He can play.
Oh
he
yeah,
can
that
play.
too. I love his comedy.
Did you see the Gent 2019 with him and Jared Dines?
Yeah.
I think I probably did.
Jared's playing his 18-string guitar, and Steve is playing his 20-string.
Yeah, he had the up one.
I mean, I don't know. Were they really ragging each other, or was it just?
Oh yeah. Well, but I mean,
It's all in good comedy.
they would
Yeah.
definitely break each other's balls. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Frogley.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I would say that, and that Frog League, I can't talk. Frog League Studio, Leo.
Yep.
He's good at everything. I mean,
Dude,
I mean, not just playing and the music, but the whole thing, the video editing, the production.
Yep.
It's off the
the
charts.
way he rewrites covers, like pop covers, like it's just insane. He always puts a great breakdown in the middle of the song. If you watch his Ring of Fire video, in the middle of the song, he does this insane like breakdown in the middle of the song. It's like, holy crap. Like, how do you think of this stuff? You know?
Hmm.
But he can play drums, bass, guitar. He plays multiple instruments, man. That guy is super talented.
Yeah. But speaking about Steve Terryberry,
Yeah.
Terryberry and Jared Dimes,
Yep.
I mean they're like unbelievable guitar players, and they're young too. I mean,
Yeah. I think Steve is like 33, and I think Jared's like 31.
my favorite, I'm a real big fan of Robert Baker's. I don't even think he's 30 yet, and I went out. I went out and bought one of his. Well, it's the course. I mean, I like his course. I haven't done anything with it. Other, I'm like on the. It was like 3 months ago. It's stupid. I need to work on it, but I haven't. I mean, I did a little bit just to know. Like I like playing like those six, like the three strings of 3 frets per string scales and stuff like that.
Right.
Holstead, and he does a lot of that. So there was one I did get to where like mix it up a little bit. So I started messing around, and oh my gosh, just doing something a little easy, like that, it makes it sound so much better.
I watch Tyler Larson, man. Music is Win.
Yeah, I don't watch. I mean, I still follow him, but I don't watch him. See what I don't like, and it's just me. I mean, I'm not knocking anybody that does it. And I almost bought some of his courses before because would have these good deals. But he went to a subscription service.
Yeah.
So you got to pay. You got to pay for it all the time, once a month or whatever.
Right.
And Robert hasn't done that yet, and I hope he doesn't. But I just, just like everybody's going to a subscription service like Adobe, or Microsoft Office. That's why I know Windows is. They're going to do it with Windows eventually. You're going to have to pay a monthly service for Windows. Then I'll switch back over completely to Linux when that happens.
Right.
Open source free.
Hey, Dale.
Hey, what?
Will's asking you a question, man. Have you heard any of his recommendations this past week?
Yeah, and I just typed an answer because you guys were talking about it. Anyways, I might have heard them.
What were they?
I don't remember.
Oh man, the old time.
You would type them well.
It's good. It probably has something to do with one of his ex-wives. I don't know. That's just I don't know.
Well,
No, Will comes up with some good stuff to listen to.
Will, we got to
Oh.
know what you recommended, bro. What did you recommend? We need to know.
So he tells me what to look up, and then I check out the YouTube videos, and he's come up with some really cool stuff.
Oh, here's the dog paw. Just play Dorian and Fast All. I don't even know what the Dorian is. I probably play it, but I don't know.
I know. I did
Dorian
see
scale.
I really did. I saw a really good meme today of Hurricane Dorian, and somebody put like in the cone of uncertainty. They put like the Dorian scale going up the east coast of the United States.
Oh yeah.
It was really guitar geeky, but it was actually kind of funny.
Oh
I giggled.
yeah.
I'm
but-
just playing the notes that seem to fit the whatever I'm playing, and
yeah, I'll play like
try not to hit the wrong note modes.
I see Dog Power is bragging about his Dorian skills.
yeah.
Just play Dorian fast all over.
I tried it. Now I did that
Depending on the mode, and it looks like I know something.
like that EJ thing I did.
It's
And
just busting chops.
I could only I was trying to play it really fast, but I could only play it on a Strat. I could
Dog
without
Power.
making the least amount of mistakes.
Dog Paw, we know you can shred. You don't have to boast. All right, you're making us all look bad.
I have to check his videos. Jason, yeah, they're good. Yeah, Windows 10, but they're watching it'll start charging you for those updates eventually. You know what I did? I updated I have a Dell upstairs. I was telling mentioned earlier, an i5. I put it. I just got the
Good one, Dog
the
Paw.
spring update. You know, from way back when. Anyway, so there were some updates after it. So I got an update a couple days ago. Anyway, I'm on their lecture earlier tonight, and I'm going to the search thing. I'm trying to type search. Nothing comes up with this black screen. If you get, normally. So what's going on? So I'm researching. I fixed the edited registry. Nothing's working. And I'm thinking it had something to do with that last update. And so fine on YouTube, I was doing a search, but I did it for the last month. So I got something from 3 days ago. You need to uninstall KB, which was the last one, and it worked. It's all right now. But it didn't affect any of these other computers. That's weird.
Hey, Mitch.
Yes,
what?
sir.
Dale just moved his head for the first time in like 22 minutes.
Dale just moved his head.
Yeah, I thought Dale was in a coma there for a minute. I thought my screen was frozen. So you were moving and Dale wasn't.
Oh.
Dale, we got to work on your YouTube skills, buddy.
Okay, I'll do a little dance.
Actually-
Yeah.
Actually, you're doing good sitting still. I can't sit still. I'm hyperactive.
I did want to say hi to Soda. He showed up.
Yep.
Saying hi.
I heard about that guy. What the hell is Soda? Oh, there he is.
Jeez,
Robin
we're pushing
Trower.
on 2 a.m. You want me to move all over the place?
So,
Yeah, absolutely will.
I was laying on my couch looking at my notebook earlier.
Hey, Will, I got a buddy of mine who's in a cover band. They do like 2 or 3 Robin Trower songs. He has the best Robin Trower tone I've ever heard, besides Robin Trower.
what's he
He's
using? Do you
I
know?
don't. He won't fucking tell me.
I mean, you know what kind of guitar he uses, right? You see
He's
that?
playing a friggin' like a BC Rich bitch
Really?
through a solid state PV,
I don't know.
through a solid state PV bass amp. The old it was like an 80s PV bass amp, and it's got like the 5-band EQ on the right hand side. I can't remember what amp it is. Through a 412 cab, but whatever he's using for pedals, man, he won't give it up. He won't tell me. I've known this guy for like 6-7 years, and he won't tell me.
All my pedals are right there in that Helix.
Yeah,
I know nothing about pedals.
you're moving, right, Mitch?
No. Yeah.
You're not moving. You're not selling your house.
Oh yeah. Well, we're trying.
Yeah, I'm gonna come do a walkthrough like tomorrow.
Come on.
Make sure you're not there, and I'm gonna steal you.
Oh man, you know what? You know what? You say that. I said. You know what I said to my wife? I said, it's kind of eerie. I mean, well, I did put my good stuff. Well, I mean, they can get to it, but I don't have my good stuff out. But they're in the case. Man, I said, what happens if somebody tries to? I haven't seen anything missing yet. But we already had 6 people and 6 showings in a week, but no one's interested. I mean, we get like, oh, you got a real nice house, but I don't like the layout. Well, then you don't like it. Oh, you got a nice house. I don't like the yard.
I'm really interested. You got a Helix.
What's that?
I'm really interested in your house. You got a Helix.
I got a Les Paul Standard too. I mean, I got a
Well, there you go.
Les Paul Standard, American Strat Deluxe, And what's the next? Oh, an Ibanez Prestige AM H652.
Can I make an appointment for a walkthrough?
You can. It's gonna be. You have to use up a lot of gas to get here.
That's okay, buddy. If the Gittins are good, man, I'll spin the gas. I got a truck. I can fit a lot of stuff in the back of that thing.
Just type in 196 Skylight Drive.
Oh, don't give out your address, dude. Don't.
Yeah,
We don't know what city you live in, so
they do.
don't give out whatever you do.
It's in Sarasota, Florida.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's right up the street.
Yeah.
Actually, that's like 45 minutes from me.
Gary will just go and squat. Yeah, there you go. I have insurance. I do have insurance, so but it's $500 deductible though. And they don't give you 100% of the value. I don't believe.
You don't really live in Sarasota, do you, Mitch?
No.
Yeah.
I live
Don't say it.
where the probably only maybe 5-6 hours from where you lived before, maybe 8 hours. I don't know. How far was it from Pennsylvania? Oh shit! Did I say Pennsylvania? I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. You ever heard of Baltimore?
Maryland's steamed crabs, baby.
That's right, Baltimore, Maryland. And they probably don't make the crabs are probably better here than they are in Florida.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I can't eat seafood down here, man. I don't like warm water seafood. It's not the same.
I don't even think they cook it the same, either,
No,
or they steam them the same.
No, I haven't had a lobster since I left Rhode Island, man.
Yeah, when we went to in 2001, we did a bus trip to Cape May, Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah,
and so we did one of the places we ate. We did get a lobster dinner, and I like lobster, but it's like you don't get a lot. You don't get a lot of meat in one thing, you know. Well, crabs you don't either though, and they're expensive.
You get more meat out of a lobster than you do a crab.
Yeah, but still for the money.
You gotta know how to dig all that stuff out. That's the thing.
But now crabs they go up every year. It's like I don't know what is it. What am my wife? I haven't had them. I think I only had them once last year, but I went to an all you can eat thing. But I haven't had any this year. But she goes into this carry out place nearby, and she's got them. I don't know how much they are. They might be like $30 a dozen or something like that for smalls. Right. Yeah, kind of high.
Yeah, my ex-wife had family in Baltimore, and we went up there. It was like the late '80s, I think.
So you've been there, huh?
Oh yeah, I've been to Baltimore. Sure.
So do you remember where in Baltimore?
Nah, man, that was a long time ago. It was like 87, 88, maybe.
Like Dundalk? Was it in Dundalk or Essex or?
It was right outside of Baltimore, though. It was like suburbs, middle class suburbs.
Montgomery County, like towards Washington, Rockville.
I don't remember at all.
Yeah, I got you.
I talk to my ex all the time. I'll ask her next time I talk to her.
Oh. Have a good night, Jason Wade.
See you, Jason.
Later, Jay. Take it easy, buddy.
Yeah,
sorry, I hope I didn't bore you too much.
Yeah, I'm going to get up like 8 o'clock tomorrow. Like Frank, do you know who Frank C is, Gary?
Frank C. No.
He's in the chat room a lot. You don't see. I mean, he won't come on video or anything. But he's in the chat room like a lot of different places. Well,
is that like a screen name, Frank C?
That's his screen name, Frank C. What's his real name too? But he won't because he's got a high-end job. He travels all over the world. Well, here in Europe, and so he don't want his. But anyway, but he just he happens to live near me. And so we met online. So he's got these. I don't know. He's got 3 EVH guitars. I did actually. If you go back like 6 months ago or so, you'll see I did. He brought them over. I did some reviews on them when I was really fat. But he's coming over tomorrow. We're going to go to Guitar Center, and he's going to take some gear. Cool. See, from buying all this stuff at Guitar Center, I got all these rewards things. I had like $200 and. So I was thinking about buying a used guitar, but I bought a camera. So it came in there. I'm going to pick it up tomorrow, and he's going to come with me. But he might take some stuff up there to see what they'll give him for it and trade in. Because we went up there. We got the Helix together. He got the Stomp, and I got the Floor. But he's a good guy. He's a real good guy.
Nice. Yeah. No, I've never seen Frank C around.
Well, I mean, you're not going to see him, but you'll see him in the track. But he'll hang around with, he'll be in EVA Eric's stuff a lot, and I think he might go into Johnny Bean sometimes.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing.
Or Tone King. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Mickey, you have no content, but I just subscribed to your channel, dude.
Actually,
So post some shit, will you?
I need to see. Uh-oh. Did I lose?
Did you lose him?
No, I want to go. You don't have no videos up, dog. I want to see. I want to see his. I want to see. Oh shoot! Did I? Are we back? Okay, back.
What are you talking about, bitch?
Dog Paw. I wanted.
Oh.
I thought he had videos up. I wanted to see videos. Cause I love it though when the guys. I mean, I watch other musicians. We all get stuff from other musicians. And it's not like I'm going to make my own song and get a copyright strike against me. Who would do something like that? Oh yeah, the guy at trying to burn EJ.
Jason, I just saw your comment. But yeah, we're gonna go squat bitch's house.
Oh wait a minute, I lost my chat. Where is it? There it is. I got to put it back up there.
I just bought the Helix, man.
What's that?
No, man. We're talking about a plan to break into your house and steal all your crap.
No, I'm insured. Just leave the have the copay, or what do you call it, the deductible. It's like $500.
What's the deductible?
$500, I think.
Oh shit, Helix is worth that all day long.
But they don't give you full value, I don't think.
Nah, they never do. It's great.
He don't have a channel, Soda. I'm pretty sure he don't have a channel. There's nothing on there. I mean, I guess he would have one, but I don't think there's yeah. Do a search. I don't think he's got a
fucking dog paw. Look at this guy. Go for it. No easy old man rock. Dude, what is up with that?
Aren't you a motorcycle guy too, Gary?
I have had many motorcycles. I sold my last bike 10 years ago, my last Harley.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because there's so many people that drive like fucking idiots.
I know. It's just, people don't see just.
Yeah, I lost 5 friends in 2 years when I moved down here, and I sold my bike right after that. I'm like, fuck that. It ain't worth it. No.
One time we were talking about getting them. I mean, I don't ride. I never rode a motorcycle. I mean, like around a block or something, somebody's, but not a Harley. But if we ever did, I'd have to get a Harley. That's the only motorcycle I would get, because it's Americana.
I was in a club back home in Rhode Island, man. We used to ride to Daytona from Rhode Island. We used to go to Laconia, New Hampshire all the time.
Was it called Sons of Anarchy?
No. I watched 2 episodes of that show, and it was so stupid.
Oh man, it was great. It was a very popular, highly rated show. It was great.
I know it was, but not even close to like real biker club stuff. Not even close.
Well,
not even close.
Because
they should have called me in as a consultant. That would have been like, you guys are idiots.
I thought it was great. And what's her name? It played Peg Bundy, Gemma, whatever her name was, and her character.
Breaking Bad was great too, but I mean that was a farce too. So.
That's coming. They're doing a movie. It's coming on in October on Netflix. A new movie. Yeah, just a one-time thing.
I'll watch that.
Yeah, it's
that I will watch.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Ryan Cranston?
What?
Will it have Ryan Cranston?
That hasn't been established yet. I don't know if he's going to be in it or not. Jesse's going to be in it for sure, but I haven't read up on it. If actually, you would think he's going to be in it.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going to do it right, they got to have Brian.
They got it. They have to have him in there. Yeah, they would have to have him in there. Oh my gosh, my ring. It's almost fallen off my finger.
And
6 months ago, I couldn't wear it because it was too tight. I had to take
I,
it off. I just started wearing it again.
Mitch, is it gold or silver?
Fine. Well, you'll know. It always stays on me, so you won't.
Well, no, I'm telling you, I'm fat now.
Oh, it is. It is gold. Yeah.
My ring is too tight. I can't wear it anymore. So I'll trade rings with you. Because if you get the fat guy ring, I'll take that. I'll give you the skinny guy ring.
Oh yeah. I knew it was Katie Siegel. I forgot her character name. It was Gemma. I forgot her last name. Gemma.
You see, yeah.
Yeah, and
You didn't even hear what I said, did you?
yeah, I know, fat and gold and skinny and. But look at that! Look at that! It's almost
Hey,
all.
when- That's all. Pretty good.
Oh no, I don't watch no Downtown Abbey. No will, no way. It's as bad as my wife watching oh, not the Lifetime channel. What's the other one? Hallmark channel. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh gosh.
You watch the Hallmark channel?
My
man?
wife, no, my wife does.
Oh,
'Cause
man.
you can watch 6 movies in a row. They're all going to have the exact same actors in there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Mickey. She is. You're right. Katie Seagal is a really good singer. She can sing. I didn't know it. I mean, recently.
I don't think I've ever heard her sing.
Yeah, I heard her recently, not too like within a couple years, and she sings pretty well. Yeah, really good.
Oh,
Yeah, she got pretty good pipes.
So I was 273 at the doctor's on March 29th. I was at my same doctor on Tuesday, this past Tuesday. I was 204. So 273 to 204, that's 69 pounds. And I know I lost some since Tuesday.
boy, that's a lot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I got some little bit of sagging skin in my stomach, but not enough to get any surgery, but a little bit. Thanks, Soda. Or
Hey, man,
Todd. What?
no, I was going to ask Mickey, what's the name of Katie's band that played there not too long ago? I didn't even know she was in a band.
Yeah, I saw some piece on her a while ago. I'm sure you could Google it. It'll come up.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. I just didn't know that she was actively, like, touring, I guess, or like actively in a band.
You know what other stars are? I mean, movie stars are in bands. I think Keanu Reeves plays in a band, and
Oh my God.
oh, what's his name? Kevin Bacon.
Ugh.
I can't say I don't know if I heard him. So
No
I don't
good can come of that at all.
I don't know how good or bad they are. And then Michael J. Fox, he really plays guitar and he plays good. Well, he did play good. I don't know what he's doing now.
All right, what's your guys' opinion on the Hollywood vampires with Johnny Depp and those idiots?
I don't get it. I don't get it. It doesn't do nothing for me.
I think they do all right.
I mean, I always heard that Johnny Depp was this fantastic guitar player. I haven't heard anything. Huh?
He's horrible.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything. I mean, I'm not saying he's bad, but I haven't heard.
I'm saying it.
You know,
He's
I rather listen to the guys in our community than him any day. So, I didn't know Russell Crowe was. He was a bad guy at one time. Didn't he get in trouble? Russell Crowe. You know who was the Christian Bale. He's another one of my favorite actors, but he's another one that gets in trouble.
Hey, Guitar Hack.
Oh, did we wake you up? We didn't mean to wake you up.
What's up, Hack? You can't see me, but you can hear me, buddy.
Yeah, Gary Thurlander is in here, but
Oh, Lander Dale.
Gary.
Oh,
No, Dale didn't say it. I said it. Gary Tholander. But
Oh.
his camera doesn't want to work. I don't know what to do.
yeah, you guys are all lucky you can't see me. But good to see you, Hack.
Oh, that's right, dog. That's right. You're into that. You're into that business. I remember Dog Paul. You were telling me about. Yeah, you're into that. That's very cool. I like Michael J. Fox. Hello, Guitar Hack. Walter or Pepper or I don't whatever your real name is.
So, Hack, did you want to ask Bruce more questions tonight? Because he had some long answers to some of those questions. And I was just curious if you wanted to ask him more stuff.
All right. Kiefer Sutherland, I like Keith. And Jared Leto, he's the one that won the Academy Award for that playing the guy with AIDS. What was that movie with he's a good actor, but you don't see him in a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, didn't you do a show tonight? I mean, didn't you play live tonight, Guitar Hack? Or is it
No,
tomorrow night?
he was on the live show with Eric when Eric was
Oh,
interviewing Bruce Kulick.
okay.
Yeah.
I missed that. I thought
Well,
I looked. I went to see if Eric was live. I didn't see anything, but it might have been after. I might have looked late.
It was right after you went out on. I thought, well, maybe.
Oh, it could have been because it wasn't showing up. You know, it takes a while for it to show.
Yeah, it was like 9 o'clock, I think, Mitch. Like 9 o'clock, I think you went on, maybe a little before.
Oh, I think I came on like 10:30 or so. I came on after Johnny Bean went off.
Yeah, his show was over by the time you came on.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that sucks, Hack. You didn't get to ask everything you wanted to, man. I knew that was like your
Now, who was this Bruce guy again, Gary?
Bruce. Like he used to play for Kiss, Bad Company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Bad Company. I used to we played some Bad Company songs back in the day.
Hack. Who else did Bruce play for besides Kiss? Oh, Grand Funk.
Oh, yeah, I saw
Grand Funk, yeah. That was it.
Mark Farner, but he wasn't with Grand Funk, but he played pretty much the same songs. In Baltimore, actually, at the Pier 6, they had, it was like 5 different bands. It was Mark Farner, Bachman Turner,
DTO.
yeah, Dr. Hook and the Medicine Chest, Rare Earth,
Wow.
somebody else. I forget who else.
I really feel old now.
Well, I like that. But I mean, and they had a heavy metal Sunday at the Civic Center in Baltimore, like in early 70s, mid 70s. And I know I'm pretty sure I saw Aerosmith there before they were like what they are now, you know?
Yeah. Hack just said Bruce also played for Union and Blackjack. We just said Grand Funk.
Okay.
It's funny, Mitch, you bring up Aerosmith.
Mm-hmm.
We used to see Aerosmith in bars. We'd drive to Boston,
Okay.
to Lansdowne Street, to see Aerosmith play in like 1979 in a bar with like,
Oh, it's got to be by Fenway Park, right?
yeah. Yeah.
I just know that name, Lansdowne, Fenway
Yeah,
Park. I've never been there.
Lansdowne Street is famous in Boston back in the.
Well,
70s.
I would love to go to Fenway Park. I would love to see a baseball game here. I won't go to Baltimore, but I'll go there.
Fenway Street, the big green wall. Man.
Yep, the Green Monster.
Yep. I was more of a Bruins guy. I was a hockey player growing up, so I wasn't really into baseball that much.
Well,
I was a Bruins guy.
Hack would like to hear that you're a hockey player. Because that's their number one sport in Canada, right? Hockey, I would think.
Got a scholarship to college and blew it.
Well, I'm not too much into hockey, but I follow the Capitals, and they always have good teams, and they finally won one. Not this year, but last year they finally won a Stanley Cup. So I think I watched one whole game all the way through.
Oh, she used to be pretty good. Derek Sanderson was my hero, defenseman for the Bruins back in the 70s. He was my hero.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky. Wayne.
Oh, shit, that's way after that.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know any hockey. I don't even know who was on the Capitals. I can't think right now. But I know their manager, their coach went to New York, right? Barry, the guy that won it when they won it, and they didn't sign him. They wouldn't give him money, and he went to New York.
I have no idea. Oh, Hack finally.
He's Canadian and he hates hockey. I thought maybe they made you guys pledge to the hockey stick when you went to school and all.
Pretty
Oh, you are?
much.
I didn't know you were hot. I didn't know you were Canadian, so for some reason I don't know why. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I used to be a big baseball fan. I mean, I still follow it, but I can't watch it. I'd rather watch. I can just look at the box score and I don't miss anything, or I can see what the score is on the phone. But I mean, when I was a kid, I had to watch every game. Of course, you didn't have the games. Yeah, I prefer the NFL. Now I can watch that. And that Sunday, I'm going to be in that freaking TV. Now, the last night's game sucked anyway. It was a terrible game, 10-7. The Packers beat the Bears. But I'm a Ravens fan. Even though I hate Baltimore, I'm from Baltimore, but I hate what it's become.
You're
It's
a
not.
traitor, Hack.
It's not the city's fault. But anyway, I'll be in front of the TV all from 1 o'clock on, just watching football, and hopefully the Ravens will do good. And I was a big Joe Flacco fan, and he took us to the Super Bowl one year, and we thought, he was going to be like in that Tom Brady stat, but he never quite made it. He was never just an average quarterback, but he did good in that playoff run. But he's with Denver. I'm going to still follow him. He's starting for Denver, so we'll keep an eye on Joe Flacco. But we'll see what Lamar Jackson can do with the Ravens. I mean, he went to the playoffs last year, so.
I have no idea who any of those people are that you just mentioned, Mitch.
Yeah. I mean, it's just football and baseball. I know.
Yeah, I hate football.
What about you, Dale? You like any of those sports?
I like football.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
corn.
like baseball, but I mainly just watch Yankees and Red Sox.
Right.
Uh,
I
I know they're enemies, but I went to
Right.
Yankees is my team, but then I went to college in Boston, so I used to go to a lot of Sox games there, and they were a good team back then.
I
too.
follow. I'm still an Orioles fan, and even though they're bad, they're bad right now. But for some reason, I like following the Yankees. I keep an eye on kind of who's doing what, and I mean they had a lot of injuries this year, and they're still doing good. And people came out of nowhere to do well. I mean, hitting home runs. People you never heard of hitting 30-some home runs, and
Hack, hang on a minute. Don't leave yet. Hey, Mitch, hang on 1 second. Hey, Hack.
Okay.
You there, Guitar Hack? You still here? He might have just bailed out.
Yeah, he said he was wiped.
Yeah, he said he finished his Harley Benton video today. I wanted to ask him about it. But
Is it up? Did he post it? I only saw part of the one.
he didn't say he posted it, but he said he finished it today. I
Right.
just wanted to ask him. Oh, Hack, what's up with the Harley Benton video? What's your opinion?
You got to watch the video. It's
Yeah,
up. It's
it
posted.
is?
Okay.
I see it there.
man. Did you like it or not like it? Was it a piece of crap or was it?
It's only 11 minutes. Check it out.
Oh, you know what, dude? That's not. All right, fine. We'll watch the video. Go to bed, you old man. Watch the video. Of course, we're gonna watch the video. We wanted some insight.
I could guess, and I haven't seen it, but
I'll watch it.
I just have a guess because Guitar Hack is
Good night, Hack.
playing some really Gibson guitars.
Yeah.
So I could see where it's a good playable guitar. But is it a Gibson? No.
Well, insight.
All right, guys, I'm going to hit it. I'm going to
It's
cut
like
it out.
Soda agrees with me.
I need to get to sleep.
All right.
I have to get up, and this is fun. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
want to.
thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I just maybe I ought to send you a camera, maybe see if that works. No, I like doing hangouts. If no one else is doing, I'm not walking on anybody's other feet.
Well, I just started my new job last week, so in a few weeks I'll be able to save up and get a camera. So maybe things will improve.
I'd send you. Well, I wanted to send Hack one too, but I just like doing things, and I can't use my charge card. It's paid off. My wife and she pays the bills. I can't.
No, dude, no, it's all good. I appreciate it. It's all good.
All right, guys. For who's in here, Will, Good Hardlack left Soda, and who was in here before? Don, 2 3/4 jams. Mickey, thank you. Who else was in here? I can't remember. The Dog Paw, and I'm
Had a
probably
good
not
one.
saying that. So,
Hey,
yeah,
we got six watching and 10 thumbs up, so that's pretty good.
yeah. And and every time I do a stream, I lose like about 5 viewers, 5 subscribers, because I had 10. Now it's probably to 5 now. I'm only kidding. So,
Dude, you have 278 subscribers, man. You're doing good.
how much do I have?
278.
Well, I had 276 like 5 months ago, so I gained 2 and 5. No, I don't care. I'm not really. I do it for the fun of it. I'm not trying to get.
I have like 11 followers. Okay, so
Well, if we get your camera working, we could probably work on that. So,
yeah, that'll be down to like 6.
well, that's what I say. See, I think that's what you figure with me losing all this weight, I should be getting more subscribers. Hey, I'm not as fat and ugly as they thought I was. But anyway, so Gary,
I'm still a fat. Let's take it easy on me.
no, not you, me. I'm talking about not talking about it. I'm talking about my fatness, not anybody else's.
I'm fat too, so that means I'm not going to get any subscribers because I'm fat.
Well, I hated myself. So,
I'm cool with my fatness.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not going to be watching no Downtown Abbey. I don't even know what it is. A PBS show or something. I don't know.
I have no idea.
So, all right, guys. Good night. Thanks, Gary. Thank you so much for coming in. Dale, I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Have a good
buddy.
weekend, and we'll do it again.
Thanks for doing a hangout, Mitch.
All right, guys. See
Dale,
you
take
later. Bye.
Take care.
Nice hanging out with you, Dale.
Bye.
Nice hanging out with you too, Gary.
Right on, brother.
I don't
Bye.
know. I might not know how to hang out. Here it is. See you, Gary. See you, Dale. I got it. Bye.
Yeah, man. You
Bye.
dude.